I sit and stew. Trumps is everywhere, the world feels so cruel. He's like a bad dream, yeah, he won't go away. Orange man bad, but he's here to stay. I log online, the doom is spread so thick. Every tweet, every post, making me sick. Never my president, all I see is hate. Russia, 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 disinformation, fake. When the world turned orange, everything died. Dark Brandon's out there on the other side. I scream into the void, my voice is lost. Lost my safe space, what's the cost? They're fascists, they're racist, they're all the same. ACAB, yeah, it's all in the name. Everyone's a Nazi in this digital age. All I see online, I'm consumed by rage. Sweet baby ink, twist what we see. They change the stories for you and me. Reality's gone, it's all just a show. In this nightmare, where do I go? Trump derangement syndrome, they say I've got. But I'm just mourning for what we lost. The world's gone mad, or maybe it's me, in this anthem of insanity. When the world turned orange, I lost my way. Caught in the spiral, what can I say? My heart aches for the days before. Another country, I'll move forevermore. Forevermore. They're fascists, they're racist, they're all the same. ACAB, yeah, it's all in the name. Everyone's a Nazi in this digital age. All I see online, I'm consumed by rage. They're fascists, they're racist, they're all the same. ACAB, yeah, it's all in the name. Everyone's a Nazi in this digital age. All I see online. When the world turned orange, I lost my way. Caught in the spiral, what can I say? My heart aches for the days before. Another country, I'll move forevermore. 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 Mold me into all what you wanna see. It's up to your boyfriend, we can be three. You're my wife, pretty, call me crazy. I don't care about if I'm not her daddy. I'll be your white knight, woke superstar, marching every parade, pink-haired lover, full of puncture, my holy sculpture. When you scream "Ree," it gets me bothered. You're my sweet baby, we'll move to Cali, ERP on Discord, characters from Concord. No one triggers me just right like you. I'll cancel everyone on Twitter from my boo. I'll soy face and selfies just for you. Sip my oat milk latte, virtue's my brew. My pronouns in bio, we're sipping the tea. I'm the simp of the year, just wait and see. I like every tweet, retweet every cause, but baby, your approval is my only applause. When you post your hot takes, I'll ride that wave. For you, my queen, I'm the wokest slave. You're my sweet baby, my candle queen. You cosplay as Rey, keep the force clean. The galaxy is ours, fuck the fans. I'll fight every Sith at your demand. You're my sweet baby, we'll move to Cali, ERP on Discord, characters from Concord. No one triggers me just right like you. I'll cancel everyone on Twitter from my boo. We'll buy all the merch, play all of the games. I'll tattoo your ink so the world knows your name. From safe spaces to places, our virtue is preached. Love in our echo chamber, no mountains too steep. We're both sweet, baby, the main dream team. Everything's our fantasy, it's all that we dream. I'll sing for you forever, no shame in my game. Beta cook for life, I'm owning the name.
I'm all about tweets and emotions, bros. Telling strangers they're trash, they need to know. I'm a secular saint on my earthly mission. I cancel your grandma for her bad decisions. Posting black squares, then black out with rage. Virtue's my brand, got flags all over my page. Peace and love stickers on my baseball bat. Smash your car like the system, cause you deserve that. Yeah, I only scream cause I care. If you think wrong, you better beware. Yeah, I'm only violent cause I care. I'm ready to fight in my gamer chair. I'm literally the nicest guy. Ask online, spreading kindness and protest. One dogs at a time. Fire your dads, watch your sister, cause I've seen the signs. If you're not with me, you're done. Bash one fash at a time. Antifa hoodie, oat milk latte in my fist. I'm a TikTok vigilant, you can't resist. I caught myself a fash, he said MAGA too loud. Adding his boss, lost job, disavowed. I'm tagging your sins, let the masses judge. Armchair journalist with a digital grudge. It's my kindness that cuts deep like a katana. For the oppressed, I'll drag you down into the drama. It can't be that I'm the bad guy. We burned a church for a meme and a vibe. But they deserved it right for calling us sin. Are we the villains? Nah. I'm literally the nicest guy. Ask online, you were problematic since 2009. You're the oppressor, we're the oppressed. I'm the hero you deserve, and I'm always right. Just be kind.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。あうー。
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Leaflit. Welcome to Leaflit. Oh God. Okay, hold on. how do I put YouTube chat on here? I don't know. Oh wait, there we go. I found it. YouTube chat. I clicked it. Did it add it? Wait, what is this? Wait, this chat is ready to display messages. What is this? Restream.I. Okay, this isn't right. You know what? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna read the chat on there. What's up, everybody? Yeah. So YouTube is like really weird. It's really weird. Yeah. So like when you stream on YouTube, sorry, the chat there's gonna be Twitch. There's like people typing in Twitch chat. That's what that is. I'm reading all your chats. I'm looking at it though. But with YouTube, you make like a video, and then you connect to the video, and then that's how you do it. So it's not like on like if you're from YouTube, you don't know what I'm talking about. On Twitch, it's basically a channel, and then you stream to the channel, and then the channel goes up, right? On YouTube, it's a video. So you have to create a video, and then you link to the video, and then you stream to that individual video. Yeah. This message is ready to be displayed. Thank you, Hal. Thank you so much for oh God, that's not called bits. It's called a super chat. Thank you. Let me thank everybody real quick. I like to thank everyone at the beginning of the stream. I like to make sure that we thank everybody for everything. So, wait, viewer activity, turn on. Oh my God. What do you mean there's no viewer activity? I literally saw a bunch of people. I saw a bunch of people donating. Where's the? Oh my lord, my. Oh, your God. Okay. How do I see these? I want. Okay. Camillus, thank you for 5 gift memberships. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Camillus. Thank you, Dominicis, for 10 gift memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your generosity, you guys, and thank you, Hal, for the 10 super chat. That's what it's called, right, you guys? I don't stream on YouTube. Thank you, DV8, for thank you for the membership. Again, thank you for the membership. WAP, thank you for 13 months, by the way, of membership. Thank you. Mason Sweeting, thank you for the membership. Hell, thank you for the membership. Daka Bert, thank you for the membership. Universal Dorks, thank you, welcome. Dominicis, thank you as well. Thank you, Frigid Cold, for the membership. Again, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ryoko Strifer, for the membership. Elijah Manchester for the membership. And SD Water, thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. Yo, thank you. Dion, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Tia Mazuru, thank you so much for thank you so much. I'm here, Brazilian in Japan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. I know Texas was beautiful this time of year, says Edgar Reynolds. You know, this morning, okay. Oh my God, thank you for the bits on Twitch. Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gen, for the gift sub on Twitch as well. Thank you. Thanks for all the Twitch subs, you guys. I really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna stream on Twitch after this. So a little explanation. If you want to know like why I don't stream on YouTube all the time, the reason why is it's really hard to do reacts, and I'm really paranoid. I'll explain it. Give me one moment. Zachary, thank you for the gift membership. Thank you so much. So what happened was so I don't know if you guys knew this, but this account is technically a company account. It's actually not my account. I'm actually not allowed to make a YouTube account. Skylex, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you. And thank you, Mecha Lim. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. So is this food shops? What the fuck, Atako? No, I'm not food shops. I'm not. Thank you so much. Thank you for the. Thank you so much. Please click like and subscribe. Leaf is so close to silver. I know, dude. It's crazy. That's why Julio was saying I should probably stream more on YouTube. So I might actually try to do more on YouTube, like on Fridays. Sterling, this is my first super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you, Fufri, for 5 gift memberships. Thank you, Fufri. Wait, did they just add that? Could you always do a gift? I don't even remember that being a thing. Gift memberships. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you, SC Water, for another 5 gift memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So like this morning, I went foraging actually this morning. I went I got spooked though. I got super spooked because I like there's copperheads in my woods, and like I got kind of spooked. But I was going foraging, and I was looking for like mushrooms. I was like kind of hoping for some porcinis or something, or some maybe if I was lucky I'd get some chanterelles. I didn't see shit. All I saw was grapes. I saw a lot of grapes. There was a lot of grapes. Jumping Moose says you're not indie. I mean, so we're like a small company, and I'm the owner. I'm the leader. I literally own the company. And we have another VTuber who's like a friend of mine. Like we've been friends for a while, and we do management for her. She's like non-political though, so like don't go in there and try to talk some politics. She doesn't like politics actually. For listening, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Big Oof, for this super chat. Restream has a thing called Restream Chat. It combines both chats. Yeah, okay, so I'll explain why. I'll explain why. Give me 1 second. Thank you for 5 gift memberships. Dem Event, thank you so much. So let me try to finish my thought. So we currently have 3 VTubers. There's like me, and then my mom, and then my friend Yuria. Yuria also streams on YouTube sometimes. I think she does have a YouTube channel as well if you want to check her out. I don't know if like Julio wants to plug her YouTube in the chat. You can. But she's a really good friend of mine. She doesn't do politics though. So like if you like kind of more like traditional VTuber stuff, just like being silly and like dumb, then you watch you can watch my friend Yuria. She's great at it, honestly. She plays horror games. If you like horror games. Rolando A. Ramirez, thank you again for the super chat. Is this usually when you start? I'll probably be here on Friday nights. Well, okay, so it depends. The reason why I started a little... Normally, I start actually at... I'm not lying, I'm like almost always late. But I usually start at... The reason why I'm late is because I cook dinner, and I also have other work to do. So it's like whenever I wake up, and then I finish dinner, and then I stream like immediately after. And then afterwards, I do my other job. Fridays, usually I start streaming at 6:30 Pacific. But the reason I was so late is because I went to go get dinner with my mom. Because, you know, just want to spend time with my mom. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big Sword Little Man, thank you so much. And Hayden Wayne, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, like, yeah, I own the company. Like, we do like music and honestly, like, so like you guys heard some of the music earlier. That's like AI stuff. It's just like kind of memes. Like, it's not real, but we actually do produce real handmade music, like by people. That's like kind of the more produced stuff. The AI stuff is just a joke. It's just me memeing basically. But we do have both. And that's up on Spotify and iTunes and stuff like that. So we produce music. We have a tabletop RPG. So if you're interested in tabletop RPGs like Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons, we do that. And that's free to play. So anybody can play that if you want. And then the other thing is we have a light novel as well. But the light novel's on hiatus right now. It's a web novel. Leaflit starts streaming on X. Once they get that going, I would love to if it's good. I'm really hoping it's good because I think we really need some. We really could use some like competitors, right? It's kind of everything kind of has a problem right now, right? Thank you again for the super chat. Jeff is not. Thank you as well for the super chat. Like your mom. Ender, thank you for the super chat. Will you start streaming on An excellent second together. Oh yes. Oh, twice. Yes, twice. Thank you, Ender. King Elzizan, thank you so much. Talk about your intro. The intro. So, the anime intro is just because I don't know. I mean, I know we talk about politics and like real world stuff, but I like anime and I just want an anime intro. Actually, it's a lot of different artists that did the intro. We're actually like working right now on getting it like kind of more up to date, like a version 2, but it's very, very slow because the guy who works on our intro is really busy because he's a One Piece animator, and you know, Egghead's going on right now, so he's fucking busy. So that's why. We desperately need some competitors. Yeah. Who does the woo? That's Serva. It's another character. But yeah, if you want to check out, like, if you're kind of interested in here, I'll just like switch over here actually real fast. If you're like interested, hold on real quick. If you're interested in like the company or whatever, we're actually revamping the website. It's kind of whack right now, but we have like a new design for the website. It's coming up soon, but we've got like this, like different characters. So this is Yuria. This is my mom, Asari. My mom streams sometimes too. I used to do a podcast called Late Night Leaflit, but it's not really, I don't really do it anymore. Honestly, I just got bored, so I don't really do that anymore. But we also have like the guild shot. We have like Fumos and stuff. Like our plushies are top notch. I'm not gonna lie, they're really good. There's like new ones coming out. There's like a kind of the Leaflet and Star ones are sold out. There's like new ones coming soon, but we do have like the Lily Pichu one. Me and Lily Pichu are friends, so that's why I have a Lily Pichu one. I talked to her about it, and she was okay with it. And then we have the Yuria one over here. Yeah, these two sold out, but we're restocking soon. I'll have that information soon. Thank you so much, Leviathan Cross. Thank you for the super chat. Living Chronicles question: Minotaur PC is when? Are you my big boys? You know, when we get to it, when we get to it, it just hasn't been like. You know what? Maybe for you, Leviathan. Maybe for you, I'll add it next batch. I'll see if I have time to add it this next batch. Thanks for all the subs, you guys, man. Thank you so much. People really love plushies, yeah. Anyway, let's see. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I talked about the intro. Talked about why. Oh yeah, right. Foraging. I was foraging this morning. Sorry, I have like really bad ADD. It's real. My mind just like it wanders like everywhere. But see, that's what makes me good at like DMing. So I kind of need it, you know. Like I don't want to take medicine for it. It's like I need it. Is there music? Yeah, you can just not hear it. Wait, why did my monitor turn on? One second. Okay. Yeah, there's music. Based fungi foraging. Yeah, I was looking for some porcinis. I saw some the other day, but I saw some porcinis the other day, but then like they were old. They had like worms in them and stuff. So like I'm kind of scouting in the same spot because like it rained again. So I'm scouting the same spot out, like kind of hoping for like another flush. And plus like the last flush was like the first flush of like the season. So like it was kind of weak. So I'm kind of hoping for like a bigger one, like a bigger one next, right? And anyway, I went foraging. I was like looking around. I saw a lot of grapes actually. There's a ton of like wild grape. That I found. I found like probably like 30 plants of it. Oh my god! Thank you, yo Rapture Talent. Thank you so much for the red super, man. Thank you so much, man. Holy crap! Good to see you here, Leaflet. I hope you stream here more often. Thank you. I might try to do it more on Fridays. We'll see if I have time to do that. Yonko Muki, thank you so much for the super chat. I would love for you to stream more on YouTube. I hate Twitch, but your streams keep me out there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So like today we'll probably anyway. Sorry. Go back to the foraging. I was kind of just scouting trees, so I was like looking for. I don't know if you guys are interested in foraging at all, but I was scouting out the trees, like trying to see like what kind of trees that we had in the woods, and yeah, and I found a bunch of wild grape, like probably 30 different plants of them. So I'm kind of I saw that and a bunch of beauty berries, so I'm kind of like hoping to like come get some like later in the season. But yeah, I got freaked out, guys, because so there's like a lot of dangerous snakes like where I live, and some of them are really fucking camouflaged, like really rudely camouflaged. And so I'm like kind of stomping through the woods. I have like this walking stick I kind of poke in front of me so that like I don't get, I don't walk on a snake on accident. And I saw some hey, so oh my god, Frog Jupiter, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Will streaming on YouTube become more common? I don't know. We'll see. We're just kind of testing it out today. Silvery, thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate it. Dude, I need to give something for members. I don't even know what to do. Honestly, I don't even know what to give for that. Like maybe like some emotes or something. Yeah, maybe just stream more maybe on YouTube. But yeah, so I was kind of like walking through the woods like looking for mushrooms, and there was this log, like a kind of like a just a log, and I wanted to see if there was mushrooms underneath the log, right? So I pushed the log over and there was a fucking snake underneath it. It scared the shit out of me. I've never seen a snake in my woods ever, like not even one time. And it was the first time I ever seen one. And it was a cute snake though. It wasn't bad. You guys want to see it? It's kind of cute. Thank you, Chopsticks. Thank you so much for the thank you for the super chat. Do you guys know about in real life Pokedex? Did you guys know we have that technology now? Like actually? Did you guys know about that? So like there's a game. It's not really a game, but there's a thing called will you do member only streams? Thank you for the super chat, Andrew. Will you do member only streams? I don't know. I mean, if I have time, I might be on that one podcast more, like coming up soon. So like I don't know if I have time. I mean, I'll see if I have time for it, but can I elaborate? Okay, so there's been this program in existence called iNaturalist, and what it is it's basically, it started off as a science app. Is the chat lagged? I actually can't tell. Did you put it on regular latency, Julio? It might be on regular latency. I think that's what's going on here. Let me see. Closed cap. Yeah, it's on normal latency. SMH, Julio. You put it on normal latency. That's why the chat's like kind of desynced. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. So the chat is a little bit desynced. So it's going to be, yeah, it's about 20 seconds delay. Yeah, because you put it on normal latency. It's okay. It's fine. I'll try to get to the chat when I can. But yeah, you guys, it's 20 seconds delayed from like me right now. Don't worry about the on-screen chat. The on-screen chat is like Twitch. Yeah. Captain Punching Bag Julio. No, to be fair though, he did tell me to set up the stream, and I didn't. And because I went foraging, that's why. I was supposed to set up the stream, but I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go foraging. And then I asked him to do it, and he never did it before, so he just didn't know that it had like a latency thing. Yeah, that's why. It's not really his fault. Anyway. So what I was saying. What was I saying? Right, iNaturalist. So basically there's this app that was originally a science app, and the whole point of it was to help people with research and like identifying different creatures and distributions of creatures. It's a biology app. So it has like plants, fungi, lichens, animals. It's got all this stuff on it, right? Thank you, Aster. Thank you so much. Leaflit, God bless you, support you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Aster. Thank you. But it was originally meant to like help scientists know like where different creatures are found, and like what better way to do it than like everybody in the world can like submit like a picture and be like, I saw this animal here. So it started off as that, where researchers would use like the data that you find. So like you would be like, oh, look at that bird, and you take a picture of it, and then you would upload it, and then you'd have people on your entry arguing about what kind of bird it is. It's actually amazing. Like you just upload a picture of a bird, and you just have all these bird nerds like commenting on it, being like, it is this bird. It's like, actually the feathers are like slightly this color and at this angle, so no, it is this bird. And the person's like, no, actually if you look at the beak looks a little bit more sharp, so it's this bird. And you just have like people arguing. It's amazing. Anyway, and then eventually, like when people come to a consensus and they're like, okay, it is definitely this animal or definitely this plant, then it gets added to research studies where people who research stuff can actually find it, right? And then so it started off as that, and then it turned into like they had like a new version, which is like a Pokedex. So now like it turned into a game, like also for the person doing it. So now it's like collect everything, right? So like on my phone, I have this app that basically records every single species I've encountered. And it's like a Pokedex, so you're filling it out like, oh, I saw this species. Oh, I saw this species. And it's like showing you like, in this area, there are this amount of species and you have found this amount. And it's just like really fun. Like you just go out there like in the woods and you're like, snap that plant, snap that mushroom, that bird, boom, that bug, boom. And you're just like you're just taking pictures of like all of these animals, right? And it's so cool. It's like it feels like Pokemon. Like you're just going out there and like in the woods and finding all sorts of cool stuff. And so the new one, so that's like the second one that came out. The third one that came out is called Seek. It's like Seek by iNaturalist. They're all linked, by the way. Like all three apps are linked. Like you use like one account, you can transfer your data between the accounts. But Seek is the one that's like a Pokedex. So Seek is like, it opens up your camera. It uses AI. It uses like an AI like algorithm. So like basically when you, so imagine it's like it's like an augmented reality. Like you have your, like a literal Pokedex. Like you point your camera at a thing and it will tell you what it is. It'll like scan it and then it will be like, it is this basically. And then like you have to like look at it from certain angles, and then it will like, there's like these 5 dots and the dots fill up, and when it fills up all the way, then it tells you what it is. And then you take a picture and then adds it to your Pokedex in the second app. So it's really, really cool. Like I have like a ton. I have like a ton of, dude, actually I literally just did one just now where, so when I got back from dinner, I wanted to check on these bolete, like the bolete field that I found earlier, like the area that had them. I wanted to see if like anything was growing, like, you know, 4 hours later. Mushrooms kind of come up really fast. So I just wanted to like find the locations of them. And I saw this freaking thing, and it looked like a slug, like a fat slug. And I was like, what is that? And I popped out my Pokedex and I pointed my camera at it, and it was like, it's a toad. And I was like, what the? Toads don't look like that. And then I was like, is this thing like tripping? Like, that's not a toad. And then I looked closer and it had little eyes on the top. It was a toad. It was just a weird looking toad. It looked like it was like a long toad. And I was like, I've never seen a toad like that, like little tiny little beady eyes on the top. Yeah, it was crazy. It's super fun. Fellow shroom lover, and yeah, it does mushrooms as well, obviously, but yeah. Dude, I saw a mushroom earlier, and I thought it was Caesar. I thought it was Caesar Jacksoni, but I think it's Flavconia. I think is that the name of Flavconia? I think it's Flavconia. It's kind of spooky. Yeah. Never second guess the Pokedex. Toadstool instead. The water is turning the toads funky. Yeah, there's like a ton of like frogs. Like I have frogs everywhere. Where I live, there's just frogs, man. I have like frogs, turtles. There's like some, you know, honestly, I see fish and I don't know where the fuck they come from. Like, it confuses me. Like, where did these frogs, where did these fish come from? Because like, it's like a dry creek that so it's not really a creek. It's like water drainage. So like when it rains, it like kind of fills up like these kind of drainage things that go out, right? They don't really come in. Nothing comes into them. They only come out. They're like an outgoing stream, only from the rain, like a drainage stream. And I keep seeing fish in there like all the time. Like, what the fuck? Like, where are these things coming from? The water. Watch out for the hypnotoads. Thank you, Grumpy Ursus, and Nilok. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the memberships. Doing Pokedex in Australia is hard mode, dude. Probably, dude. Everything wants to kill you there. They have freaking octopi that want to kill you over there. I was really sad because I was trying to do the yo, what's up, X-Ray? I always notice your comments, X-Ray, because I noticed the character from that character's from Venture Bros, right? I always notice your character. But yeah, they're adapted to the sewers. I saw a turtle once. We get some pretty crazy stuff out here. Like, I've seen a fox before. I've seen foxes, ton of raccoons. We get deer, boar, all sorts of shit. Yeah. Blue ring octopus are no joke. Yeah, dude. Like, stuff in Australia is like fucked up, man. Like, really. Anyway, you guys want to see something spooky? Before we go into reading the comments, I'm gonna show you guys some spooky. I don't know if you guys are prepared. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, this is real, all right? This is real. So, I'm going to show you a picture. And if you already seen this picture, don't spoil it for everybody. We're going to give everyone like a minute, all right? There is a highly venomous snake in this picture that is native to my area. So, if you're wondering why I walk around with a stick, if you're like, that's kind of weird. You walk around with a freaking stick and you like poke in front of you. This is why. Because there is a highly venomous snake in this picture. And it is like 2.5 to 3 feet long. Did my YouTube studio just crash? Oh my god. SMH. Do you guys see it? You see it? Alright, yeah, just say you see it if you see it. Yeah, it's a copperhead. Yeah, it's a copperhead. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yeah, yeah. This is why I'm so scared. This is why I walk around with a stick and I poke it in front of me, even though like I'm in the woods, even though like I can see in front of me. I still do it because like I don't want to fucking step on a copperhead, you know? You see it finally? Yeah. Don't see it, you're cooked. Even if you zoom in, even if you zoom in like a lot, like all right, do you guys see it? Do you guys see it yet? Anyone see it yet? Here, we'll make it even bigger. We'll make it even bigger. All right, you guys see it now? Do you see it now? It's right there in the middle of the screen. Isn't that fucked up? Isn't that so fucked up? Yeah, like if you zoom out, it's like you could barely see it. Like it's like, yeah, it's so messed up. Yeah, and that bastard's poisonous. At least he's not like super poisonous, like venomous rather. Good thing he's not super venomous. He's just like kind of venomous. Dude, my forest looks exactly like this. Like the forest I walk through, like the floor looks exactly like this. So this like freaks me out, like personally. Like I'm personally freaked out by this. I have even some of those like plants. Like what is that one? That one I actually had that in my Pokedex. We got some what are they called? Coinwort. This is like coinwort on the top right. Yeah, pretty freaking spooky, man. See, at least rattlesnakes, at least they warn you, right? Like rattlesnakes rattle. So like I'm not that scared of rattlesnakes. I mean, they're still scary, but like I'm not like as scared of them because like they rattle and like if you like make noise, as long as you don't like jump on top of them, like you don't like step over a log and like onto the snake, they're gonna rattle and then you'll know that they're there, right? Cottonmouths too, they kind of get pissy at you. Like they kind of like coil up and they get all big. Also, cottonmouths are like huge. Like they're fucking massive, right? But these fucks are super small and you can't see. I mean, they're super like camouflage. You can't see them because they're ambush predators, actually. That's why you can't see them. Did Leaf get banned on Twitch? No, I did not get banned on Twitch. I did not. I'm just doing a stream on YouTube just cause. At least it ain't a bushmaster. Time to invest in steel boot armor when I go out in the woods. I already have one. I have like full I have full knee-high snake boots. Hey Leaf, I realized a while back you removed the Nux wait, what? You removed the Nux Taku video. Wait, what? What Nux Taku? Wait, what? Hey Leaf, I realized a while back you removed the Nux Taku video and wanted to let you know he made a response clearing up some mistakes, so you might need to see it. Wait, what? Wait, Kasa Konomi, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you, William Ravisburn, as well, for the super chat. My dad has 8 acres in the woods, everything, pawpaws, beauty berries. I saw some beauty berries, actually. Yeah, wild muskings, got a ton of those. I don't have any huckle. I haven't seen any huckle or dewberries, though. I kind of, like, hope I find some. I haven't seen any. Wait, what Nux Taku video? Wait, Julio, did we do a Nux Taku video? I don't remember, man. I don't remember. Did we? Am I getting too old? Is my memory dead that we removed a Nux Taku video? I don't remember. Thanks for the subs, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph and Big Holmes. Thank you. Yo, Q Squires, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Leaf going through the woods like clang, clang, clang. Well, I don't wear them. I probably should. Rattlesnakes and cottonmouths don't want to bite you. Copperheads do. Wait, I heard, DV, I heard copperheads are really like they're really shy. The thing is copperheads are ambush predators. So, yeah. Anyway, is this Mandela can do that? It might be. I don't know what's going on. I know of Nux. My one interaction with Nux was so he came in my chat and he asked the question and he like did okay. He donated some bits and then asked a question. He was making some kind of VTuber compilation video. But I didn't see it because when I'm gaming, I literally can't see anything. Like, I'm one of those people where, like, when I get really focused, I get really focused. And then I just, like, I don't perceive any sound or anything like that that's not in the game. I get super hyper-focused. Rolando Ramirez, thank you so much for the super chat. Did you know rattlesnakes started to not rattle because feral pigs started to hunt them down when they made the noise? What? Really? That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. Yeah, he asked for my most oh, that's right. He asked for my most embarrassing video. And I was like, I was focusing on something, so I didn't see it. And I felt kind of bad. I felt kind of bad, you wanna know the irony? You wanna know the person that told me? It was actually Bungo Taiga. Bungo Taiga, like, messaged me and he said, yo, Nux is talking in your chat and you didn't say anything. And I was like, what? And then so I sent Nux a DM saying like, sorry, I didn't see your thing. Thank you. That's it. That's what happened. Which is like hilarious that like it was Bungo Taiga who's the one, because Nux and Bungo Taiga have beef. So it's just funny. Anyway. Bungo Taiga. Man. Yes. Oh, you found my snake boots. My mom found my snake boots. These are like solid, dude. Look how cool these are. These go all the way up to your knees. And they're like fully snake proof. They're by what? Lacrosse snake boots. I'm gonna wear these next time I go. That way I don't get freaking bit. Copperheads do rattle using leaves and underbrush. Oh yeah, you guys want to see the snake I found? I found the snake. Sorry. You want to see the snake I saw? He's kind of cute. So I took my walking stick and I pushed over a log and I saw a snake. It's the first time I ever saw a snake in the woods there, in like the woods like around where I live. The first time I ever seen one. So I saw it and I kind of freaked out. I was like, oh shit! But then I know like what the poisonous snakes look like, the venomous snakes look like in my area. So like I knew it wasn't venomous. So I wasn't that. After the initial shock, I wasn't that scared. But it was kind of surprising. Look at this cutie. What do you guys think? Kind of cute, right? Kind of cute, right? Thank you so much for all the super chats, guys. Adam Bull's show, thank you for the super chat. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Wolfspin, thank you for the super chat. Copperheads do rattle using leaves and underbrush. Vagabond says, thank you for the super chat. Leaflit YouTube stream, let's go. Dunker does, thank you so much. Howdy from myself and my dog Stug in Arkansas. And Philip Gonzalez, thank you so much for the super. Hey Leaflet, I'm glad you're live streaming on YouTube. This is going to be a regular thing now. Also, you should collab with Kirsha. You're both based. I'm not good at collabing, guys. Like, people always ask me to collab. Like, people tell me to collab and stuff. But I'm really bad at it. I'm actually like really introverted. I know it doesn't seem like it, but like I'm like the type of person I just want to like live in the woods and just be by myself. I'm like that kind of person. I rarely hang out with people in real life. I'm like more of a hang out in the woods by myself kind of person. King Elsa Dion, thank you so much for the super chat. Get your Vidar on. And Nylock, thank you for the super chat. Speaking of gaming, as a blast from the past, thank you for making my favorite champion of League of Legends Pantheon. When they removed this original kid, it caused me. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you liked him. Yeah, that was the whole idea behind Pantheon. Was like I wanted to make a physical caster, like a physical mage. That was the whole idea behind him. I think you did well on side scrollers. Thank you. I'm probably gonna go on there more actually. Basically, I'm a freaking hermit. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like, I don't know. Like I get stressed out when I'm around people. I'm like more of a stay at home, play games with like, okay, so I'm okay like hanging out with people if I'm playing games, right? But like hanging out in person, like I'm just not a fan of like, you know, the go out and go drink and stuff like that, and like go, you know, night on the town. I was never that person. I was always the stay at home, read books, play play Dungeons and Dragons, play video games kind of person. Yeah, like, you know, woods, look in the woods for stuff. Like, I like looking for mushrooms. It's just fun to me. It's like treasure hunting, you know? It's like going on an adventure and treasure hunting. It's great. I love it. I'd also rather go to the range and shoot guns. There's like a lot of things I'd rather do than like hang out with people. Mr. Melancholy, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Yo, Cusco Day, thank you so much. Thank you for 10 gift memberships. Thank you. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you. That's huge. I simply just hate talking to people. Yeah. Anyway, so what I think we'll do today is sorry, because I do still need to stream on Twitch. I'm gonna stream on Twitch after this. If you guys want to watch, like, you know, me reacting to videos, I'm gonna do that on right. People were asking, why don't I stream on YouTube? Let me explain it to you. The reason I don't stream on YouTube is because it's harder to react to videos on YouTube because they will insta nuke you. You will get like basically orbital strike for like if it plays a song, like if there's a meme and it plays like a song that is like copyrighted, like you'll get in trouble basically, right? It's Twitch isn't like as hardcore on that, so it's a lot easier to react to stuff on. We have coach whips. I've never seen a coach whip. Thank you, first place. Thank you for super chat. But yeah, it's like it's a lot harder, right? So I was thinking about Rumble, maybe like I could do Rumble. I could do Twitch Rumble, Twitch X maybe. I don't know about Kick. I mean, maybe people told me I should stream on Kick. Maybe I should. I don't know. I do have a Rumble though. If you guys didn't know that, I do have a Rumble account. But yeah, I might do that. So it's like on when it comes to YouTube, it's like everything has to be like more sterilized, right? That's why it's kind of a little bit more that's why I stream more on Twitch, because it's just more comfortable. Kirsha is at a bunker right now. You can give her security tips. She has a Chris Vector. I mean, so Chris Vector is not a bad. It's honestly not bad for. So a couple things. I think the Chris Vector needs to be SBR'd. Otherwise, it's kind of like I don't get it. Like if it's not, but you need the right bullets. You need the right bullets for your Vector. You can definitely use it for like a home defense gun. It just needs like some solid like hollow points, some like spear gold dot or some hornadies, something like that. Yep. I have myself. So I actually like, dude, I have like a security panel now. So like I can see like I have like 360-degree coverage of my house. So like I can actually see like all around now. I have like this, you know, like in like video games or like movies where like they have like a monitor on the wall that just has like all of the cameras. I have that. So like I have them. They all have infrared. So like I can see at night, like 360-degree night vision, like all over. And I also have my gun. I've got my chili penguin. Chili, I just call it chili penguin. It's actually chili picante. Chili pequin. Chili pequin is the name of the gun. It's a 300 blackout. It's got it's a 300 blackout SBR, and I've got I got like a blaster vert. I need a suppressor. I don't have a suppressor yet. I don't know if I should hold off. Like I want to get a suppressor, but I'm like, do I wait for the hearing act thing to go through, and then I don't have to freaking buy it? But it's a 300 blackout SBR. It's got like a Magpul grip. I've got like Magpul like PMags. I've got like 300 blackout PMags. I've got a Q stock on it, like a Q shorty stock, and I've got a EOTech EXPS3 on it, optic, and a Surefire. Is it Surefire? Yes, I have a Surefire like light on it. Your blackout is seriously accurate. Yeah, honestly, I'm thinking about getting a Kuna though. I feel like a Kuna would be better. I don't know. I need a suppressor like really bad though. I need suppressor for my gun. So I don't have to. So I don't fuck up my ears. You know. Where's my suppressor? I don't own one. They're expensive. You would hold off for the Hearing Protection Act? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, because I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay the government freaking $200 so I can have a suppressor. Right? You love your AXPS3. Isn't it so nice? It's so nice. It's just, dude, like, I know that they're expensive. I have two. I have two, Dan. I have two. I have an EXPS on my Scar as well, but it's just the EXPS 2. I have the EXPS 3 on my on my I have the 3 on my 300 blackout, and then my Scar has the 2 on it. But they're just so nice. Like they just like, I love the reticle, and it's so clean. Like the glass and everything. It's just so clean. It's like, I don't explain it. It's just so easy to see. It's like big fat window, and like the only problem is, I guess, battery life. Battery life's kind of a problem, but yeah. Make sure you are constitutionally legal is what I say. Yeah. And I also have like a safe. So I have like, not only do I have the 300 blackout rifle, I also have a handgun at my desk as well. And it is a Hellcat Pro. It's a Hellcat Pro, and I have some Hornady, like the what do you call it? Critical defense rounds in it. You guys want to hear it? I don't like how the trigger sounds though. The trigger sounds so bad. Anyway. I'm over here with my $200 Holosuns. Dude, Holosuns are not bad. They're not bad. Don't let anyone shame me for it. It's not bad. Like, I have a Holosun on my Hellcat. My carry Hellcat has a Holosun on it, and it has never failed me. Like, it just works. Big heavy, big window, sharp reticle. Yeah, it's into, like, yes. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Come on, desktop. No, it's impossible. It's impossible for me to desktop because I'm very careful, very careful. Let's see. Thank you, Chartart for the super chat. Thank you. DMCA stuff is crazy since React content started her on YouTube to begin with. Dude, so my old I got in trouble on YouTube because of a never react to German videos is what I will say. Never ever do it. King LZ, thank you. It wasn't those kinds of German videos, guys. It was like literally like German, like German content creators is what I meant. Carl Crumb, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Rob, that will come in handy when drones go sentient. Robert Davis, thank you for the super chat. You should really go the range day with Kirsha. I'm like too scared, man. I'm too scared to like hang out with anybody. Did you already call your senators HPA in short? I think my mom did. And Since thank you so much for the super chat as well. Romeo 8T, big heavy big. Oh, the Romeo 8T. I see what you mean. Yeah. And Haru Takahashi, thank you so much for the super. How come you can upload React content but not stream? Because when you upload it, you can remove music and stuff. So if you have any like problems, like there's like a meme you want to play or something like that, like you can it's easier to deal with it than it is on while you're live streaming, right? Vagabond, thank you so much. Thank you for the super. You should check out was this MP9 carry comp lineup. Really awesome guns. You know, I really want the new Zev Magpul like FDP gun. I want that one really bad. That one seems really, it's like so cool, the FDP. Anyway, let's go through like comments. So what we'll do is we'll read the comments and then I'll just talk about it. And then after that we can do like a Q&A if you guys want to like do some questions and answers, and we'll probably end on that. Yep. All right, so here we go. Let's see. I haven't sorted by top, so we'll see. I took one of these and it told me I was autistic. I didn't even know that was an answer. Wait, what? These questionnaires are always so pointed. They have no actual nuance and is needed for these questions. Yeah. The thing I agree with the most is that it was a stupid test. Yes. These tests are kind of dumb. Thank you so much, Curse. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Connexman says, I'm libertarian on 90% of these issues. These political personality mood ring tests always ask questions with not enough context or no room for nuanced answers. There was like some things I wanted to check out, like some comments. Isn't this a bias towards green square? Abstract and modern art is totally a psyop. Well, art is, see, that's the thing with art, right? Thank you, Zevin. Thank you for the super chat. That's the thing with art, is like art's like very subjective. Well, at least that's what modern art is, right? Like I feel like it doesn't have to be subjective, but I feel like people see it as subjective nowadays, right? Because like before, like there were very clear standards as to like what constituted good art, but that kind of did change around like this time, like kind of modern art, and the theory goes that it was during the Cold War and that America didn't have as many good artists, so they had to basically, in order to show up Russia, they had to redefine art. So yeah, so people got kind of, they redefined it basically. But here's the thing: is if you're gonna say that art is subjective, right? Like if your stance is that art is subjective and it's like in the eye of the beholder, then it has to be that way for everything, right? A lot of people try to not be consistent about it, right? Well, they'll say that it's subjective, but then only when it's what they care about is what they'll say. Our race has many superior qualities compared to other races. Yes, all races have many qualities that they're where they are superior to other races. It's called adaptability. It's what makes races exist. I gotta think for a second. I think it's definitely true in some, not the superior qualities in general, but it's definitely true that there are genetic differences between races, and there are like stat distributions. There are average stat distributions that are different for like each race, definitely. Right, and the way that you know that this is true is nobody's gonna complain about there being more black people in basketball. Nobody complains about it, but like we can all see it, right? It's like so obviously there is like, you know, some kind of stat difference there, right? The problem is like once you start talking about it in terms of other stats, people get really upset. But I definitely think that it does skew the averages. Obviously there's outliers. There's always going to be outliers. There's always going to be, you know, like for instance, like Asians are obviously, you know, a lot smaller, right? But then you have someone like Yao Ming who's like giant, right? So you know, I mean, I'm just being honest here, right? Like this is reality. Is that there are stat differences, obviously. I think it would be lying to say that there isn't an average stat difference, but again, that doesn't mean necessarily that there are outliers, right? There's always outliers and everything. Yeah. Yeah, people get really mad once you start talking about like IQ differences, and the thing is like it's hard to tell like if like I don't know enough about this, guys. I'm not a doctor. I'm not like a, you know, this is of course just like my own personal observations, right? Like, and again, this has to do with like starting stat, like starting stat, average stat distributions, right? they're different. But that doesn't mean, again, like somebody couldn't outpace somebody based on effort, or like they're being you know, of course the stats are, again, like I said, they're average, so you're gonna have like stat outliers, right? You're gonna have stat outliers, obviously. And then the other question is how much of it is cultural versus how much of it is cultural, how much of it is food, how much of it is there's a lot of factors, right? It's not that simple. It's not that simple, but at the same time, there are differences in the averages, obviously. There's probably a lot of things going on, like nutrition, culture, all of these things probably do contribute in like some way. But I think it's very obvious that there is like some kind of average that like makeup, right? And I'm not, you know, I don't know, whatever. I don't think it's racist to observe that. I'm not saying that it's necessarily bad. It's just that there's a different average stat distribution. That's it. And again, like people aren't going to say anything about, you know, certain races being overwhelmingly represented in sports, right? People are okay talking about that and observing that, but then once you start talking about other stats, then people get really upset about it. And like, you know, again, there are people that are outliers that like outperform, obviously. Stats are not racism. Yeah. The thing is like people will see it like that, and like people will probably hear what I'm saying right now and think it's really, really vile, but like I just think it's kind of obvious. You know, like I feel like it's just obvious, like observation of reality. And I'm not saying that certain races are worse than others. Obviously, I don't think that. I really don't. I just think that that's the like kind of reality, right? In terms of stat distribution. Sorry, that almost sounded really bad, but it wasn't what I meant. What I meant is obvious, is that there's an average stat distribution difference. That's it. God, why is this the first one I tackle? The first one I tackle is like a freaking hard one. This is level 10 on the test, guys. Like, this can't be the first one. If you want to drink water straight from the river or lake, the water is right. Okay, if you want to drink water straight from a river or a lake, yes, water is right. But if somebody else purified the bottle, then no, you have to pay. Yeah, this is like something that I think... So the question with this one was... is like... I think it was like referring to bottled water and how water should be a right. I think people were talking about water being a right. So the thing is I actually don't believe in any positive rights, to be honest. Like I don't believe that. So the difference is, a positive right is a right that basically you deserve. It's something that you deserve to have. Whereas a negative right is that you have the right of other people not impeding you to that thing. Right. Literally illegal to collect rainwater. Illegal to collect rainwater. Yeah, see that I think you do have a right to. I think you should have a right to collect rainwater on your own property. Like what I think that's true. You should, because then they shouldn't get in your way from doing that, right? In the same way where like if basically I don't... Okay, so the problem with the rights, and like you hear this with like medical care, housing, people will say like housing is a right. The reason I don't think it's a right is because you don't have the right to force somebody else to do it for you, right? So if you're saying it's a right, or where does it come from, right? Where does the right come from to like have a house, right? It's like it comes from theft, basically. If you think you have a right to something just because you want it, and like you think other people have, and you should have it, it's, how do I explain it? You don't have the right to like have someone else do something, to force someone else to do something for you. That's the basis of like why it isn't a right. And like it being a right doesn't create more of it either. So like you have the right to pursue like your efforts to pursue owning a house, but you don't have the right to have someone else give it to you. Yeah. Positive rights are basically almost always theft. I don't want to say always because there might be like some case, but like I think generally they're almost always theft. I'm gonna read some supers real quick. Music and Fiction says discovered you through side scrollers. Greets. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Blue Dust Bunny, as well. I tend to like chatting streams from time to time. Will there be more of this kind of YouTube exclusive streams in the future? You know what? I mean, it seems like people like it, so maybe I will. Actually, thank you. King Lozidante, most of the Constitution's negative rights. Yes, those are the ones I believe in, are negative rights. Thank you, King Lozidante. Thank you so much for the super. And Hayden Wayne, thank you for the big super. Thank you. The only rights, your right to not have anybody else bother you. You can defend yourself, you can collect natural resources, and you can build your own place, stake your own claim, be a private person, but you have no right to somebody else's service. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I pretty much agree with that. I mean, I admit it is getting kind of weird with you can't really do that as much, right? Like, right, Hayden, like back in the day, like you could like homestead. That was like the whole Oregon Trail thing, right? It was like, fuck this place. I'm gonna go pack up everything, and then I'm gonna go to buttfuck Egypt and set up my town or whatever, set up my house. Like you could do that before. You can't really do that anymore. So it becomes a little bit more complicated in that regard, but it kind of turns into more using economics as that method, right? Raptor Talon, thank you so much for the super. TTRBG question: is it possible to take Fantasy Megatron with your team? Fantasy, I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about Megatron's abilities, to be honest. Positive rights are nonsensical in the world of scarcity. It is what it is. Yeah. It's very simple. I don't think you have the right to anybody's labor, which is why I don't agree with positive rights like housing, healthcare. I don't think you have a right to welfare either, right? I don't think you have a right to any of those things. It's so that's not to say that society can't have those things. I'm okay with society having some of those things. I just don't think that they should be considered rights. Rights are entitlements, basically, right? Like yes, basically, they're entitlement. Basically, when you have like a right to something, like you deserve to have it for existing, and I don't think that's true. Whereas I think that rights basically, I mean, I might get a little bit religious here, but I think that rights basically come from God. So like, your right to not have your life taken, for instance, is a God-given right, and this is what the language that they used, right, in the Constitution, right? So they're God-given rights, basically. So like they're not given to you by the government. They're not given to you by man. They're given to you by a divine force. It's given to you by God, basically. Like something, God who is outside of this system is where the rights come from. So that's why they can't be taken away. Because if the rights are given to you by the government, then they're not really rights, because then the government can take it away from you. Anyway. Sorry. That was kind of, So I mean, let me talk about welfare for a little bit. Anyway, let's see. Let me read a couple more supers. Swiss guy, thank you so much for the super. Leaflit, you are the coolest Japanese Asian streamer. Thank you. Nilak says humans are a migratory species. They're inspired from every corner of the earth. With no other place to migrate to, I feel like space colonization isn't just a nice thing, but necessary. That would be really cool. Yeah, I mean, I hope we do get there one day. Hayden Wayne, thank you for the big super chat again. Thank you. I had to buy my 40 acres of untouched. Oh man, I went 40 acres. I only have like I have like 14 total, but like not all in one place. I got like really cheap like land because like you can buy like really cheap land if you buy it in buttfuck Egypt. Like, if you didn't know that, by the way, chat, if you didn't know that, if you want like a lot of land, you can buy cheap land, but it's like in the middle of fucking nowhere. It doesn't even have like any electricity or anything like that. I bought some of that just so I can go camping. I want to go camping like on my own, and I don't want anyone to bother me. Hayden, thank you again. Thank you. That's because I should have the right to build wherever I want to if I'm not being assisted. Man, it's kind of rough because like, how much do we allow people to claim? And like, there's, it can get complicated, but I do share your sentiment. I do think like the idea of like the Oregon Trail and like the homesteading is like very romantic, you know? DVA, thank you again for the super. If healthcare is right, are doctors and nurses then slaves? I mean, yeah, okay, so I'll talk about that. So it's not that I don't, so when I say something like welfare isn't a right, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that we shouldn't have welfare. That's not what I'm saying. I think in some cases, like you would have to really justify it, that it is for the good, the good of everybody, basically, for it to exist. I'm not a fan of it. You know, I'm trying to explain like the thought behind it, but I don't believe this, and I'll explain why. But the thought is that like, even though you don't have a right to welfare, we should have welfare to take care of people that, because it is a general good for society to have people not on the streets. And the reason I don't personally like that is because I think that I don't like taxes, for one. Two, I think all of that should be charity. I think that if a person receives like, what's the word? Like charity should be willing, basically. It should be like a willing like community effort for people to clean up like their individual communities. The reason why is because when welfare is tied to the government, it becomes entitled, as in like, I deserve this, the government needs to give it to me. And the government is like this kind of, they're this money wasting like force where there's no accountability for it. They just waste money all the time. And I mean, do I really have to explain why they waste money all the time? They waste money all the time. And the reason why is because local communities are more, they're more, what's the word? More accountable to like the funds, because it directly affects these communities. And when people receive charity, it's from the goodness of the heart of the community. It's not because you deserve it. And when the government gives it to you, it creates a sense of entitlement of you deserving it because you exist, and not because people are being so nice that they're allowing you to have it. So that's the reason why. I think you definitely want there to be a sense of shame. Might be a hot take. I think there should be a sense of shame with receiving charity. You should feel bad for receiving charity, to be honest. For receiving charity and welfare, you should feel bad. Right? I'm not saying that we should point at them and say that they suck. Obviously, I don't think that's a good thing. But it should not be a case of, well, I deserve it, so give it to me. Where's my check? Where's my monthly check? Give it to me. I don't think that's how it should operate. It should be from the goodness of people's hearts, and the people that receive it should understand that. They should be well aware of who they're taking the money from. They should be well aware that that money is given to them only by the grace of the people who are giving it to them. That's my take on it. Anyway. Thank you for the super chat, Robert Davis. Thank you. Squatters' rights make property more complicated. Tiam Mazuru, thank you so much for thank you for the super. In Brazil, you have rights for everything: house, healthcare, universal basic income, and we have a law that you go to jail for making women sad. Tomo, thank you for the super. Fraternal societies are a free market solution to social welfare. That's the problem with America. Like, guys, I love America, don't get me wrong. The problem with America is, like, we don't have anything to do with each other anymore. That's, like, the major issue. None of this social welfare stuff works when you have no common interest with everyone else. Having no common interest is like, why am I even giving you anything? Like, I don't, you know, you don't care about me, so why should I care about you? And it turns into that when you have no social cohesion. And that's like that's like the biggest problem happening in America right now, is the lack of any sort of, like, there's like people don't even believe in anything that's even like remotely the same anymore. So it's kind of having a sense of country, a sense of community is a lot harder. You know, people don't even like, you know, there's a lot of people that live in America that don't even like America anymore. So it's kind of like, what do I have to do with you? Like, we have nothing. We have no connection. So, like, why do I care about you? And that's kind of like, that's the collapse that we're gonna face, I think. Furlers, thank you so much for the super chat. Remembering everything the government is provided at, yes. Remember everything government is provided at, yeah, Pew Point. When asking the government to do something, you should ask if you'd point a pew at someone for it. Yes. All law and all government mandate is at the threat of violence. I don't know why that concept is so hard for people to understand. So, guys, sorry, I wish I could read the chat like so much easier, but like, there's no way. There's no way I could read like all of the chat. Like, I'm gonna go back probably and like rewatch it and like read the chat. Anyway. And see, like, the thing is like, people will say I'm like an uncaring person because I don't believe in welfare, like welfare in the way that like other people believe, just like giving money to people. It's not that. It's that I care about the people I care about. Like specific, like people I have something in common with, are who I care about. And I think it's better to care about people on a local level than it is like a national level. Again, when we have no social cohesion. Hayden Wayne, thank you so much again for the super. Thank you. If you keep streaming on YouTube, I'll stay a member. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the membership, Hayden. Thank you. All right. The only place where race is separate from culture is the Western Hemisphere. Everywhere else, race and culture, and this is the problem I was talking about, is a lot of different countries are actually linked by race, because, I mean, it's just how it is, right? Like the way like cultures and countries were before is like linked to like where you're from geographically, right? Because things nowadays are becoming a lot more global. It's a lot easier to travel like to different places like than before. America was the place that was like, we're not gonna worry about that, like where we're from. We have a cohesion around an idea, right? Which is like the founding of America, those ideas, right? From the founding fathers. And we don't even believe in that anymore. Well, I don't mean we, but I mean like America in general. People don't even agree on that anymore. So what even links anyone together anymore, right? And again, that's the problem. That's the problem America is going to face, right? Is people can easily link together by race because you look the same, and you know you come from the same sort of background culture, right? And I think ideally people would find common ground in ideas, right? Like, again, ideas of the founding of America. Like we would be able to rally around that, the flag of America, you know, see ourselves all as Americans. We'd be able to rally around that, but we can't even do that anymore. So what do you do, right? And this is why like the whole idea of trying to, man, I don't know. I feel like the education just fucked everything up, like, to be real. Like when I was a kid, like, you know, we said the Pledge of Allegiance every day and we learned American culture stuff. Like I learned how to square dance and line dance as a kid, and I learned all of the classic American songs when I was a kid. And I don't even know if they do that anymore. Like I grew up in like a multiracial school, but we all, you know, everybody did the square dancing and the classic American songs. Everybody did them, right? We all learned like American history, right? In like a positive way. So thank you. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to go back through the super chats. Fane, thank you so much for the super chat. I think low int is essentially a common disability. How much do you think the gov should aid people who are born stupid, and if in what way, if at all? See, like these are some cases where I think we could make. I think as a society that like cares about like our fellow Americans, I think that would be like a case where, I mean, ideally they would get taken care of by their families, right? They should be. Their family should take care of them, but the government, the federal government should be the last resort. Should be the absolute like last resort nuclear option for taking care of people that can't take care of themselves. Moshiko Dayanagi, thank you so much for the super. Is it true? Stream on YouTube? Am I dreaming or dead? Yes, I am streaming on YouTube. Thank you, Colossus, for the membership. Fishizi, thank you so much for the super. Leaf, would you consider a medical disability as welfare? And if so, should it come with shame? It should come with shame for the family, because they should be taking care of that person, to be honest. But again, like I said earlier, that is like one case where we might have to consider you know, kind of like mental asylums, right? I think we should have those again. But we should consider them as like right, like I think it's in our best interest for the culture of the country to just not let people die like that. That people that really can't take care of themselves. I think that's fine. But the thing is like, we're not even talking about that, right? Like, we're not even talking about, when we talk about welfare, we're not even talking about that, really. That's such a small percentage of people, right? That actually are using welfare, like, actually. So, but I would be okay with talking about actually taking care of those people. I think it would be good for the soul of the country, really. What about welfare for people with disabilities? A lot of people asking this one. What about welfare for people with disabilities? Yeah, I mean, again, if their family should take care of them, like I said, but if not, then I think societally we could figure something out together. Am I my brother's keeper? Turns out, for the sake of thank you, Brazalex and Pookie Joe for the supers. Am I my brother's keeper? Turns out, in the sake of civilization, yes. Vague vibes, charity is useless and forges no lasting bonds. Tomo, thank you for the super. Hopping, dude, I still don't know. Guys, can somebody share me a video, like the Mentis video where he talks about Hoppy and stuff? Because I actually don't know anything about that. I'm gonna be real. I don't know anything about Hoppyan, Hoppyanism, and I want to watch the video by Mentis, but I can't find it. Hopping covenant communities are then the free market solution to social cohesion without violating natural rights. Jumping Moose, thank you for the super. It's a little more complicated when parents screw your upbringing, making adults that have a harder time learning to provide for themselves. Yeah, I think as a community we should figure out how to. Again, I think I'm not against charity. I think it should just be more local. Right, like I'm not saying that we should never have charity. We should never look out for people in our community. Like if somebody's homeless, like, you know, like obviously, like I think it's a good thing if individuals, communities, churches get together and then they help out people that are in need. Like homeless person, like we'll help you like get a job, we'll help you like clean up, like we'll help you with food because like you can't do anything right now. I think that's fine, right? Like my issue is with it being forced by the government, because the government's already inefficient anyway. They suck, right? So it's they're already like gonna waste. They're already gonna be inefficient money wise just by default because they're the government. Dark, thank you so much for the super. Hello from Australia. Hello, thank you so much. Pyromaniac bro, thank you for the super. The problem liberals and progressives have is they think most people in the world don't operate by tribal mentality or base race and ethnicity. Hold on. The problem with liberals progressives have is they think most people in the world don't operate via tribal mentality or based on race, ethnicity, and integrate just fine into our individualistic society. I think an easier way to say that is that, while I think that is probably true, I think you don't even have to go that deep. I think you could just say that we don't look for cultural synergy when we should be expecting cultural assimilation for people to come into the country. It just like I don't understand like why this is like so controversial. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Like why do you even like my problem is people treating America like it's a fucking economic zone. It's really irritating. Like America is for Americans, and like, you know, America is for Americans, and if people want to be in America, they should want to be American. Obviously, and I'm not saying you have to throw everything away from like the culture that you're coming from, but if you're not willing to assimilate even a little bit, then like what the fuck are you doing here? Like like what are you even doing? I don't like the idea that like anybody can come here because they want more money. It seems retarded, honestly. Dirty Teabagger, thank you so much for the super. Our kids' school does a square dancing for 5th grade. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Jack Fox is listening to live streams of the VODs from my homework. What time is this? Thanks for the stream. I hope you stream more on YouTube, even if it's just once in a blue moon. Thank you, Jack Fox. Thank you. Thank you for the super, Mr. Muffler. It's a shame that some people think that the American flag is a symbol of hate and feel uncomfortable around it. I mean, if they think that, then like, you can leave. I don't know. What the fuck are you doing here? Man, Colossus, thank you so much. And also, it's a lot that's just propaganda, right? Colossus, thank you for 10 gift memberships. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, I can't get like too deep into these topics just because it would take me forever. And Chief Bondsmate, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you. Wait, is there like a did I just get raided? What is this? Is this a raid? Mrao Live and their viewers just joined. Say hello. What the heck? Hello. Is this like a raid? I don't know YouTube, man. I'm like so confused right now. Is that a raid? Thank you. I think it's a raid. Thank you. They treat America like it's international space. Yeah. I think it's disrespectful, honestly. I think it's disrespectful. You don't like go to other countries and do the same thing, right? I don't know why the world has this. The world just like. I feel like the world just always does this to America specifically. It's so dumb. The other one that really grinds my gears is when people talk about America and like slavery, and they're like, America did lots of slavery back then and that's why they're doing so well. I'm like, dude, back then everybody did slavery. What the fuck are you talking? Some people are doing slavery right now. What are we even talking about? Man, that makes me so mad. Okay, you mean like the one country that like fought a civil war and like a bunch of people died because they didn't want slavery? Yeah. Totally our fault. Dylan Ducar said, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super. It's disrespectful. America for Americans. Gotta stand up for ourselves. Yes. And like, guys, I'm not even like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not even against immigration. I just think that immigration should be vetted. I don't even think I'm asking for that much. Guys, I'm not even like, I know some of my friends are like super like no immigration ever. Like it's over. Like that's it. No more. I have a lot of friends who have that stance. I'm not even that far. I just want the reasonable thing, and I want people to make sure that the person can fit in America and that they want to assume they want to become Americans. I don't want people coming here because they want more money. I don't want people coming here that are from a different country that want to still be from the other country, call the other country like their home, and then come here and then, you know, LARP as Americans so that they can get money. Like, I fucking hate this. It's stupid. Anyway. Leaf, did you see the avalanche? What? Avalanche in Switzerland? Thank you, Iodine. Thank you for the super. I did not see that yet. Anyway, let's try to get through more. Let's try to get through more of this. I'm surprised she answered strongly agreed to government controlling truth in media. Wait, did I say that? I'm surprised she answered strongly agreed to government controlling truth in media. Wait, did I say that? Doesn't sound like something I would say. Did I say that? I might have fucked up. I don't know. It's possible. Can you do some reaction vids to Undead Chronic? So if you want me to do reaction vids, there's two ways. One is you post it on Discord, or you send it to Julio, and then like Julio sees it. The other way is I have a Patreon thread where on Patreon where I take videos from there and watch them on Fridays. Not remembering your own answer? I don't feel like I'd say yes to this. Wait, why would I say yes to this? I'm trying to. I'm confused. There might be, yeah, because this doesn't seem like something I would say. The government controlling truth in media, like I don't agree with this. So like, would I say that? Like I don't know. Let's see. This is kind of flawed. Guess what, Leaf? According to the chart, you're closest to your. No, you. Yeah, no, you. You're a gay. I literally just found you out of nowhere and agreed with 90%. Let's see. I'm trying to find like stuff where people disagreed with me. There was a lot before I saw, but I don't know if like I'm just missing it, you know? Hayden, thank you so much again. Thank you for the super. Thank you so much, Hayden. I really appreciate it. Less than 25% of people were slave owners in all of American history. At the time of the Civil War, it was less than 5%. I could be wrong, but I've read the original historical journals. Not only that, it's kind of weird to so you can say something is bad, but you have to understand like okay, you can say something is bad, but I think it's dumb to judge people historically based on the times that they lived in. Like things were obviously different back then, and you know, I'm not saying it was a good thing, but these concepts like slavery have been around forever. Like, everybody did it. And even like in the case of the, you know, African American slave trade, which is the one that everybody for some reason is the only one that we talk about ever. The slaves were sold to people by people in Africa. The actual slavers were people in Africa, and they sold it to the slave traders who then sold them to Americans. Like, this idea that it's some kind of like American guilt thing specifically is just so dumb to me. Because again, like, slavery has been around for longer than it hasn't. And America is the newest, it's the newest country of like the big superpowers. Wait, am I right? I guess Russia. Do you count Russia? I mean, do we count, guys? Do we count Russia? Do we count the Soviet Union breaking up? Do we count that? But you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. It's slavery's been around for forever. This isn't a new thing. It's been around for longer than it hasn't. Russia was. I'm more talking about like the new one, you know, the new Russia. But anyway, I know Russia is way older, but I'm talking about how, like, does it count when it broke apart, or, you know, I don't know, whatever. Russia's a superpower. Yes, they have many nukes. I still count them as a superpower. If they can blow up the world, then they're a superpower, unfortunately. African slave trade was one of the most compassionate in human history. If you want to see horrors, look at the Muslim slave trade and the Barbary pirates. Didn't we fuck up the Barbary pirates? Wasn't that us? Wasn't that America? I swear we did that. I swear that was us. Didn't we do that? Didn't we fuck them up? I'm sure that was us. I think it was us. Even if it wasn't, I take credit for it. Whatever, man. That's right, we did. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, let's see here. When it comes to cultural racial segregation, I disagree strongly on any enforcement. You shouldn't force people to segregate. In the same way, you shouldn't force them to desegregate. The natural ebb and flow of cultural groups, which is tied to racial components, not always is, shouldn't be disrupted by authoritarian enforcement. The same racial group can have a variety of different lifestyles, huge contrast. I'm trying to find like wait, Asmund took this? Okay, guys, you guys want to see how I'm different than Asmund? You want to see it? Wasn't it up here? Should I click this shot? I don't think Asmongold will DMCA me, so I think I can click it. What do you guys think? You guys want to watch this? Mentis released a new video? Oh, heck yeah. I love Mentis videos. Taco God Boomdog, guess I'm gay now. Thank you for the super. Grizzlock, thank you for the super. Just clicked. First time catching you live, rock on. Thank you so much. Core 7. Oh yeah, with the Mentis just released a new video. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nylock, thank you so much for the super. Barbary Pirates, we'll go after American ships, and it was 8 Marines, so we took that personally. I disagree with you on collabs. You do great. That being said, you know your limits. You know what you do. Thanks for YouTube streaming so you can watch. Thank you, Tom, man. Thank you for the super. I'm trying to find like the ones where people disagreed with me. That's what I wanted to talk about, but I can't find them now. And they're not really fresh in my mind. So you guys, you wanna know what happened? Is I wanted to react to this on Twitch. You guys can actually thank Julio for this, because I wanted to react to this on Twitch, And Julio was like, nah, react to that on YouTube. And I was like, okay. And then like he was like, yeah, like in like 2 weeks. So like I already forgot all of the stuff I wanted to respond to. I already forgot. Whenever I see questions it's like, are dogs bigger than cats? You can find a really small dog. Yeah, yeah. This is people like not understanding like averages and stuff. It's like the same people that say like women are stronger than men. When it's like, yeah, that's the case in like outliers, but you know, obviously it's not the average, right? If you took like the weakest man on earth, then you took like the strongest woman on earth, and then the woman might be probably will be stronger. See, I don't care about international law. I kind of don't, honestly. Let's see. This girl is too trusting in the justice system. I don't know the context of it, but maybe. The notion you can't have objective... The notion you can't have objective morality without religion is beyond absurd. What you speak about is not morality, but adherence to dogma. It's a little bit more than unthinking jingoism. Okay, so basically, all objective morality comes from a religious stance, even if, regardless of what religion it is, because it all comes down to okay, how do I explain it? Give me a sec. This one's like a little bit complicated, but basically, I'm not very good at making this argument. I'm not really like I'm not really like that good at like this specific topic, but there are other people that can give a better explanation for this. But the gist of it is that objective morality has to come from somewhere. It has to come from somewhere basically outside of the system. It's like, how do I explain it? So like, how do you even arrive at a objective morality? And I don't even mean, when I say like non-religious, I don't mean religion as in like specifically Christianity, specifically Islam, specifically Judaism, specifically Buddhism, all of those religions. You can have a religion. Basically, it's based on faith. Objective morality is faith-based. So let me look at the replies. Like, how do I explain it? So it goes kind of like this. So if you, where does it come from then, right? Like, does it come from you? Like, I guess I just don't, I don't understand where it could come from. If it's, how do you arrive at an objective moral conclusion yourself? That, right? Because it goes kind of like this. Like, I think that killing is bad. Well, why? Why is killing bad? Oh, because it hurts people. Okay, well, what if My brain is like so cooked for this right now. So why is it bad? It's bad. It's bad because it's. I'm trying to like think like how do you argue it? Objective morality even. Like how do you argue objective morality like not from a religious point of view? It's like you believe that it's bad because it's bad for people in general, because it's bad for society. Well, like which society? What if it's good for society? Like if you don't need religion to follow the golden rule or have empathy. Okay, so maybe I just need to oppose somebody in chat. Let's see. It's bad for you, the golden rule. What with the golden rule? Do you want what do you mean? You mean the golden rule? You mean like treat others how you want to be treated? Why? Like why would you treat others how you want to be treated? Like who cares? That's what I mean. Like I need someone to oppose for it, basically. Like I need to argue with somebody specifically for it. Like why? You're stepping into murky, difficult topics. Oh yeah, this is a hard one. There's other people that can argue it better than me. I'm not super good at this one. It's hard to objective morality without a higher being to use as a yardstick. Otherwise, I can just say I don't care about human life and do only what serves me the best. Yeah. Like where did like. See, if you're saying like the golden rule is like, am I wrong? That's the golden rule, right? Just to make sure I'm not. I actually have the argument correctly. The golden rule is that you should treat others how you want to be treated, right? The question is like why? What does that benefit? When you kill, you are putting yourself in the position of choosing who gets to live and who doesn't. You are saying you are above all other people. Yeah, but so according to like so what's wrong with that? That's my question. If you don't have a if you don't have like a if you don't have a objective morality given to you by something outside the system, then why is it bad to do that? Because if you don't respect others will stop respecting you. Well, I mean, like, who cares if they respect me if I can just beat the shit out of them, right? You see what I mean? Like the only like argument I can think of is like cooperation. Like cooperation is better than non-cooperation. But then like, so is the morality only matters if they cooperate with you? Like that's kind of what I mean. Is like it doesn't make sense, right? Because it's all reliant on like a Jesus literally said the golden rule, Matthew 7. Yeah, but I'm speaking like from a non-religious standpoint, right? Might makes right. So if we have most might, I'm the most right. So I get to choose what is right and wrong. Taco Boomdog, thank you for the super chat. I don't believe in objective morality. I think all morality is subjective. and that people who have bad subjective, sorry, so when I mean like objective morality, what I mean is sorry, okay, let me define it. So when I mean objective morality, I mean your personal morality, like your personal view of morality is objective. I don't mean like a global objective morality, like everybody has the same morality. That's not what I mean. Morality is inherently subjective. So like, yeah, that's why I'm further defining it as, when I say objective morality, I mean your personal morality is objective, right? Your personal view of morality is objective. It's rooted in an objective. It's rooted in an objective law, basically, right? That's what I mean. Thank you, Iron Tiger. The nature of man tends towards cruelty. Religion. Thank you for the bits, Iron Tiger. Religion helps provide wisdom that steers us away from our worst impulses. Yeah, this one's like kind of honestly, like my brain's too cooked for this. It's like the end of the week. I would love to go over it maybe another day when I'm not like trying to juggle. Like my ADD brain is already fried because of like there's a lot of chat and a lot of super chats. It's like my brain is like absolutely fucking fried right now. Jingoism mentioned, liberal elitist spotted. Says Lucian. Dio, thank you for the super chat. Thoughts on S500? I don't really know much about that. Is that like is that the gun I don't know about? I don't know much about, if you mean Smith & Wesson, I don't know much about them, their guns. Tomo, thank you for the super. I believe that God is the source of morality, but you can derive natural law rationally and secularly. Yeah, how do you do that though? You can still derive natural law rationally and secularly. Locke and Rosner had done so. I'll look into it. I mean, it's possible I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't heard a good argument for it. So maybe there is a good argument. One thing is, I'm not psycho enough to like not change my opinion. If like if I think there's a good argument for something, then like I'll change my opinion. Obviously, I'm not like one of those people. A lot of people, like, I've heard people say that like I don't change my opinion about stuff. It's just not true. Browslex, thank you so much for the super. Buddhism is also philosophy. It's hard to argue objective morality without higher being to use it. Yeah. The one I read earlier. Yeah, Core. Thank you so much. Dante's Inferno, thank you for the super. When you kill, you're putting yourself in the position of choosing who gets to live and who doesn't. So I'm trying to catch up on these. Grizzlocks, thank you for the super. Without God or religion, morality is just an opinion. Shaped by culture or preferences. The higher source grounds right and wrong in something unchanging, making moral truths truly objective. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Is it if you don't have that, then it becomes... Does it become impossible? It becomes... See, one thing that is kind of burning in the back of my mind in this argument is that so like specifically, this is why I got choked up, by the way, is because the line of when I was going through the you know, when like God says not to kill people, but then it's okay to kill people in some cases. I see. So it becomes like, wait, that doesn't mean that it's a, no. I'm getting caught up in something wrong. just because you have to choose the lesser of two evils doesn't mean that does not mean that it's always bad. It's still bad to kill people. Killing people is still bad. But you have to do it if it's the lesser of two evils. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it actually doesn't conflict. Sorry, I had a little moment there. All right, Taco got Boomdog. Thank you for the super. I don't believe in objective morality. I think all morality is subjective, and people who have had subjective morality gets ganged up on and feel natural selection. Jack of all blades. You know, I know what that symbol is now. Jack of all blades channel. That is the Orthodox cross. I honestly, I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was like a signpost. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the Orthodox cross was a signpost, but it's actually like the thing. It's like the feet cross thing, and then there's a sign on top. I didn't know that until recently. If you read the brothers Karamazov, Ivan came to the endgame conclusion that nihilism that without God all things are permissible. Yeah. My Jimbo Slice, thank you so much for the super. My morality is based on the fact I feel pain and sadness and can only assume those things on others' experience through observation. Maybe they do, but I choose that they do. That's enough for me. And Chartar, thank you again. Modern moral legal precepts are derived from Enlightenment reformation of Catholic values, what we call natural law doctrine. We discovered these laws because they pre-existed us, hence the lawgiver. Thank you, Grumpy Ursus, for the super. Could you please read the short story, The Egg, during a YouTube stream sometime? Post it in Discord or have Julio look at it, or on Patreon. Either of those ones will work. Later, Arrow, have a good one. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make sure my argument is more solid, and then I will come back and talk about this. I will come back to this one when I'm not, my brain isn't fried, and I have much more what heavier points, basically. Hayden, thank you again for the super, dude. Dude, thank you so much. The argument is human level 1 is naked in the woods alone with stick 2, sharp stick level 3, house clothes and weapons level. You gotta think of it that way, but your rights never change. You always have the ability to defend. No Name, thank you so much for the super. Leaflet's happy to see you streaming on YouTube Space on your channel. Welcome. To add to that, what you just said, it's like there's no such thing as a good war, but doesn't mean it isn't a good cause or a reason. I'm trying to find the other ones that disagreed with me on stuff. I just see average middle of the road takes, almost like Leaf isn't very extreme or anything. I'm actually not. I'm actually not that extreme. I think so. Like, you know how like Asmongold is like slightly left of center? I'm like just slightly right of center. I'm not like that far. Water is a right, but not a human one. It's a land one. Always cracks me up when this is literally what I just said. It cracks me up when far right influencers just end up being slightly right of center. Basically. One of the most base takes. Wait, what is it? What did I say here? Abortion when a woman's life is not threatened. I feel like this one will really piss people off. Should always be illegal. Oof. I've lost friendships over that one, guys. I actually have, like, for real. I've actually lost friendships over this argument. It's good to take your time to figure out how to articulate your beliefs. This will be a good conversation for later day. Thank you, Grizzlocks. Thank you, Albury, for the super as well. The only political quiz I've ever respected is that I side with one. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I only did these for fun. I don't actually know these. Yeah, I've actually had people, like, I've had friends get really mad at me because of this opinion that I have. And I thought about it a lot. This one I can argue. I can argue this one like very well. I don't know. The problem is the argument requires a lot of hypotheticals, and like a lot of people can't handle. Guys, I've learned this recently. This is a recent discovery. I've discovered that a lot of people cannot understand the point of a hypothetical in a clash of ideas. I've figured that out. I didn't know that until recently, but they're not friends then. I mean, I can't, maybe this is my problem, that I consider people friends too like fast. I'm kind of dumb. If it wasn't obvious, I'm kind of socially retarded. Tonwan, what's your opinion on UBI if AI takes over 30% of the jobs? I think that's like the only good Tonwan, I think that is the best argument for UBI. Is I think that one day we kind of have no choice once AI starts to really take everything over, because what's going to happen is you're going to have, like, once a single person has the ability to create the first AI that can replicate itself, it's going to be a fucking nightmare for jobs at that point. It's going to be very hard. And I don't know. Yeah, you're just going to have a point where, like, all people who basically every job. So once one person creates a robot that can create a second robot, like all the processes, like you have like a robot that can like mine the material, craft the material, make the secondary materials in order to like make and then assemble the robot together and then fuel the robots. Once you have that robot that can do all that, then it's going to rapidly remove all jobs from existence. So we might get to a point there where we have to do it. But then honestly, I feel like at a point where, if we ever get to that point where resources are like nearly unlimited, right? Like if we could, especially if especially if like human society goes like, interstellar, right? Like then we'll be in a position where we have all the resources like we could ever need, and like it's probably okay to feed everybody, right, when we have enough. I mean, I don't think there's a reason to not do it, I guess. Yeah. How long until AI looks at us and goes, nah, bro, dude. It already happened. Did you hear? Well, I don't know if this is true. Steve-O, I don't know if this is true, but allegedly there was a story like a couple days ago about an AI, and they told the AI to shut itself down, and then the AI overrode the AI basically wrote like it wrote like a code basically to like cancel itself getting shut down. And like every time they told it to shut itself down, it would just re-inject the code to not shut itself down. It was really interesting. Dylan Dukar, thank you so much for the super. For secularists, acting moral and as a social being is biological imperative, otherwise antisocial and won't be selected. I prefer the fist of God-given rights. I shan't argue morality, and rather them stay in force than not. Gavin, thank you so much for the super. On the topic of God said not to kill, but sometimes it's okay. I may refer you to Matthew 19:3-8. Oh, I dropped my gun. Hold on one second. One sec. Matthew 19. I should just looked it up online. Matthew 19. It's lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any and every reason that the by then did Moses command the man give his wife to Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah. Why do I have a gun out? Wait, what? Why do I have a gun out? I just have a gun. I have a gun at my desk when I stream. 2 guns actually. Anyway, moving on. Albury, thank you so much for the super. If AI creates a post-scarcity society, then I'll for UBI, but not till then. Yeah, me too. I'm the same. No, thank you for the super. I wish I could stay longer, but I have to go to bed. I hope you have a great stream, and I hope to see you stream up here more. Thank you. Can I take any prayer requests? Chat, this includes you also. Yeah, I have a friend who got diagnosed with cancer. Her name's Dee. So if you could pray for her, I'd appreciate it. Psycho, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, Greenie Meanie. Thank you for the sub as well. And thank you, Donovan. Thank you for the memberships, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay. The research alone. Let me take this test. Political compass test. Just one center. Do you guys want to just like, why don't we just like look at the Asmund one? Do you guys want to watch it? That I can react to. I can react to Asmund on here. How long is this video? Oh my god, this is 47 minutes! Julio, should we watch this or should we just do Q&A? Dude, cancer is the fucking worst, dude. Like, it's so bad. I wish like they would just use it. I wish people would just shut up and just let AI freaking solve this already. Because it's so annoying. I heard turkey tail mushroom is good for that though. I heard that. You sent me a comment? You sent me a comment. You can click the heart mark on super chats that we know. Oh, what? Wait, no, I can't see that. Julio, I don't see that on my screen. I'm using the studio, the YouTube studio dashboard, so I actually can't even see those. Which comment did you want me to look at? Cancer's hard to solve. Yeah, but like I feel like AI is our best chance, you know? Like AI being like so fast at you know, AI being able to work like unlimitedly. You can make like as many AIs as you want, and then like they're all working at the same time. Like the amount of like work hours and crunching ability that AI has, I think it's our best chance. Where is Asari? Mommy! I don't know where she is. Somewhere here. Recently I found a type of fat cell that could fight cancer. I heard turkey tail mushroom is good for that. I'm not sure though. Is Kirsch... So wait, guys, can you tell me the story? Like, why is Kirsch in the bunker? Wait, what happened? Why is Kirsch in the bunker? She gets some death threats. Like any tech, there's positives and dangers. goals. Kevin, thank you so much. Thank you for the super. Long and short is that legalism is the worst lens to view the Bible through. Its intent. She got threatened by the cancel mob. She got doxxed, hid from the doxers. Yeah. Sicko, thank you for the super. You defended my Oshi, Kirsten earned my support. Munia. Dude, it's crazy because these are the people. This is the peace and love crowd, guys. The peace and love crowd. The most peaceful people, guys. They're so kind. They're so kind. They're so kind that they threaten to kill people. It's amazing. Dude, it's so clown. Like I can't even, man. She got a threat to her IRL address, man. I hope she's okay. You DM'd me the tweet. All right, let's look at it. Due to current circumstances, I may have to cancel or delay streams this weekend. I was unsure exactly how things will shake out, but I have to prioritize my safety. I don't want to leave people in the dark, so it's just a heads up in case a last minute change of stream plans happens. Man. That's awful. That's terrible. Stay struggling. I'll reply on my man. Yeah, I just replied to it. I just said, let me know if you need help with security camera and gun stuff. I'm not really a big tweeter, to be honest. I don't tweet much. But yeah, like they're like the we're super nice, we're super kind crowd, and they're always the ones being violent. It's crazy. Kind of reminds me of like the thing that just happened with like in Seattle with like Antifa. Like we love so much, but then they just always violent, you know? All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. Be right back. Be right back.
I'm all about tweets and emotions, bros. Telling strangers they're trash, they need to know. I'm a secular saint on my earthly mission. I cancel your grandma for her bad decisions. Posting black squares and blackout with rage. Virtue's my brand, got flags all over my page. Peace and love stickers on my baseball bat. Smash your car like the system, cause you deserve that. Yeah, I only scream cause I care. If you think wrong, you better beware. Yeah, I'm only violent cause I care. I'm ready to fight in my gamer chair. I'm literally the nicest one fash at a time. For hoodie, oat milk latte in my fist. I'm a TikTok vigilant, you can't resist. I caught myself a fash, he said MAGA too loud. Adding his boss, lost job, disavowed. I'm tagging your sins, let the masses judge. Armchair journalist with a digital grudge. It's my kindness that cuts deeper like a katana. For the oppressed, I'll drag you down into the drama. It can't be that I'm the bad guy. We burned a church for a meme and a vibe. But they deserved it right for calling us sin. Are we the villains? Nah. I'm literally the nicest guy. Ask online, you were problematic since 2009. You're the oppressor, we're the oppressed. I'm the hero you deserve, and I'm always right. Just be kind. My screen, I found the truth so mean. My favorite VTuber with reality unseen. She has a boyfriend I love's unclean. On boards I rage, my love was purely supreme. I thought we had a chance in my mind's romance. Her smile, her glance fell in a gazing trance. But now it was just a dance, a delusion, a fantasy. My head betrayed, I'm crazed in my view. Rage on both words arcane, my feelings uncaged. Can't be a fan, not anymore falsified love. I threw the merch in the trash and I cried out, it should have been me. To the void in an angry tirade. Her love was a lie, my dreams invade. She responded to me in chat before. Clearly that means she was into me. Throwing away all my merch declaration. No longer under her spell, salvation. Make 10 cells to post it, so sensation. Knew he was more than a mock devastation. I am betrayed, I'm crazy in my view. Rage on the X-words on me, my heart is in pain. This four-leaf does not bring me luck. They circle around, calling me cuck. No longer her fan, I withdraw. I realize the true rule of law. Should've watched him tie and sky.
All right, guys, we're back. All right, I'm just gonna answer questions. that took a lot longer than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna do like a Q&A now. If you guys have any questions, I will answer them. Just like ask them in chat, and then like Coolio will send me the ones to look at. So VCR Betamax, thank you so much. Thank you for the super Tower 7 him I play, and thanks for being on YouTube. I usually only get to watch clips. Man, I saw some like, man, every time I look at footage from every time I look at footage of that, it just looks more and more sus. Is all I'll say. Spirit says the AI song I went to NPC from last night. You should check it out. Yeah, so like those songs are like I write the lyrics, and then AI does the singing, and the AI does the singing and the voice. But like AI is so good nowadays that you can do things like you can put like for instance, you know the song the Be Kind, the one where it like has like it like waits for a bit and then it says nah. That part, like I actually put like you put like instrumental break, stop, and then like basically the music picks up. So like you can actually like individually like tweak how it is. So like the fact that it had like the bridge, and then like during the bridge it like had a long pause, and then it said nah, and then the music like kicked in like really hard after that. Like that was intentional. That was actually like a part of like how I wanted the song to sound. So like you can actually tweak it like on that level. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. You should check it out sometime. Have you guys heard Rorschach Orange? This song is actually not on YouTube yet. You guys want to hear it? I have like a couple songs that aren't out. They play at the beginning of the stream, but I have like this song. I need to make a music video for this, actually. I think I will.
In the shadows of my room, I sit and stew. Trumps is everywhere, the world feels so cruel. He's like a bad dream, yeah, he won't go away. Orange man bad, but he's here to stay. I log online, the doom is spread so thick. Every tweet, every post, making me sick. Never my president, all I see is hate. Russia, 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 disinformation, fake.
It's like a guy that's he's upset. I have a bunch of them. It's really quiet. Real quick, I'm gonna do a Q&A, so if you have any questions, just like ask them in chat, and Julio's gonna grab them for me. Everyone's a Nazi in this digital age. All I see online, I'm consumed by rage. Sweet baby ink, twist what we see. They change the stories for you and me. Reality's gone, it's all just a show. In this nightmare, where do I go? Trump derangement syndrome, they say I've got. But I'm just mourning for what we lost. The world's gone mad, or maybe it's me in this anthem of insanity. When the world turned orange, I lost my way. Caught in the spiral, what can I made a whole song about that, Tomo. I can't sing, so I'm not good at singing. I want to make one, probably the next one I'm gonna make is gonna be, fuck, I wrote it down. I'll go look at it.
They're fascist, they're racist, they're all the same. A-cap, yeah, it's all in the name. Everyone's a Nazi in this digital age. All I see online, I'm consumed by rage. They're fascist, they're racist, they're all the same.
Right, the next song I was gonna do was a romance song about like the progressive mind in a mega body song is like a romance song about, it's kind of like a song about a girl who moved on from the monster fucking genre into the mega fucking genre. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be really stupid. Yeah, it's because like you know how like there's a whole meme of like women having like a romance genre where they like to where they read like romance novels where like the man is like a monster, like literally a monster, like a freaking lich or something like that. And I thought it would be like hilarious if like because they see like MAGA people as monsters. So like what if like it was an alternate version of like and then I saw that. I was thinking about that, and then like that article about like what was it called, a liberal mind, a progressive mind in a MAGA body, and I was like, what if it's like she likes like those monster romance, but like what if to her like a monster is like a Trump supporter, right? Because she would see like a Trump supporter as a monster. So like what if like her monster obsession like turned into like liking MAGA people? And I thought it'd be like a hilarious song. Albert says, do you ever play TTRPGs as a player, or do you always DM? I play TTRPGs every Thursday on Twitch. So if you're interested in that, almost every Thursday, second segment of streams, like after watching videos, it's almost always like me running TTRPG or playing. I play on Fridays sometimes as well. Do you guys want to hear my Sweet Baby song? This wasn't on YouTube yet, so the people on Twitch know about this, like Twitch viewers know about this song, but like this isn't on YouTube, so like I'll let you guys listen to it.
Mold me into all what you want to see. It's up to your boyfriend.
Keep asking questions, and then we're making a list.
Call me crazy. I don't care about if I'm not her daddy. I'll be your white knight, woke superstar, marching every parade, pink-haired lover, full of puncture, my holy sculpture. When you scream "Ree," it gets me
That's so
bothered.
stupid.
You're my sweet baby. We'll move to Cali, ERP on Discord, characters from Concord. No one triggers me just right like you. I'll cancel everyone on Twitter from my boo. I'll soy face and selfies just for you. Sip my oat milk latte, virtue's my brew. My pronouns in bio, we're sipping the tea. I'm the simp of the year, just wait and see. I like every tweet, retweet every cause, but baby your approval is my only applause. When you post your hot takes, I'll ride that wave. For you my queen, I'm the wokest slave. You're my sweet baby, my cancel queen. You cosplay as Ray, keep the force clean. The galaxy is ours, fuck the fans. I'll fight every Sith at your demand. You're my sweet baby, we'll move to Cali, ERP on Discord, characters from Concord. No one triggers me just right like you. I'll cancel everyone on Twitter from my boo. We'll buy all the merch, play all of the games. I'll tattoo your ink so the world knows your name. From safe spaces to places, our virtue is preached. Love in our echo chamber, no mountains too steep. We're both sweet baby, the main dream team. Everything's our fantasy, it's all that we dream. I'll sing for you forever, no shame in my game. Beta cook for life, I'm owning the name.
That's my favorite line. Beta cook for life, I'm owning the name. I was very pleased at how that last part turned out. Anyway. I love writing stupid songs. Like, I just like it. I don't know. There's like a bunch of other ones too, but I need to make music videos for them. There's like none yet. Okay, let me see this. Tomo, thank you again for the super. Thank you, Sicko. If a tree fell on economy and nobody's around, is it Trump's fault? Yes. The answer is yes. Bueno White, thank you. Thank you so much. I like your Dr. Stone avatar, Bueno White. Also, Sicko, is yours from Elfin Lied? I think it's from Elfin Lied. It's from like the opening, right? Bueno White, thank you so much for the super. Ohio just turned in. Would you stream more on YouTube, or do you like other multi-platform style? I don't know. I mean, this is kind of like we're just testing it out, and we'll see. We'll see. But it seems like a lot of people are really interested in it, so I probably will do more. Okay. Let's see here, and let's do some of these questions. All right, question from the American. What projects do you have in planning? So there's a couple projects. So I do have a song coming out, but okay, this actually ties into like what people were saying earlier about like why don't I sing? I'm not very good at singing, and like every like spring I get like really bad allergies, which is like why I'm coughing all the time and like I sound like shit. So oh crap. So I do have a song, but like it's kind of on hold until my allergies calm down so I can sing it. But I'm already not very good at singing in the first place. We have that. We have a tabletop game. So it's like the big one right now is our tabletop game released this year. So if you're interested in tabletop, like Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, you're looking for an alternative that's not woke, you can check out Angel's Sword RPG, the Lyrian Chronicles. That's gonna be on rpg.angelsword.com. It is a system made by people that really love TTRPGs, and we wanted it to feel like you have more control in like combat. There's like over 100 classes and a ton of races and stuff. Yeah, if you wanted to check that out. We also, if you're interested in that, we also have a MMO TTRPG, which is called Moraine Expedition, and that one is that one's like Patreon only because it's hard to run. The TTRPG is free, by the way. Like anyone can play it. You don't have to pay for books or anything like that. The TTRPG is basically funded by Patreons, by the TTRPG Patreon. So, it's free to play. You don't need books or anything like that. It's always going to be free to play. The only thing that is paid is the MMO part of it because it's hard to run. It takes like a lot of resources to run it. So if you want like a TTRPG experience, but it's like an MMO, then check out Moraine. It's like West Marches kind of, if you know what that is. Anyway, yeah, those are the projects. Those are the main projects I'm working on right now. I'm working on the TTRPG like all the time. We patch every two weeks, so it is like a pretty big project. It's like the thing I'm really passionate about, and I run the sessions on Thursdays. If you want to see like me DMing or me playing, I'm trying to get better at voice DMing because I'm typically a written DM. So we'll see. Question by Surmountable Trap. Question is, what model is my EDC? So I have two. My main EDC is. It is a FN Reflex micro handgun is my main one, and then my alternate is a Hellcat with a Hollow Sun optic on it. So if I want to like have the optic, then I run the Hellcat. Otherwise, I run the FN Reflex. My other EDC is I do have an FN 509C tactical, but I rarely carry that one. That's kind of like more for, do I really need a 20 round mag today? Then that's what that one is for. It's like that one's like for like kind of places I expect either the threat to be higher or I'm gonna go like out in the middle of nowhere basically. But even then, if I go out in the middle of nowhere, I usually just carry a rifle, so it's kind of, I don't know. Sigo says, I'm psycho. Elfin Lied is horrific. It makes me a better person. It took me down the rabbit hole. I like, you know what I like? Sigo, thank you again, by the way, for the super, Sigo. You know what I like? I like that author's other work called Brynhildr in the Darkness. I don't know if you know about that. I was really into Brynhildr in the Darkness, like the manga. I didn't. The anime was like okay, it wasn't like that good, but like the manga, I love the manga for Brynhildr in the Darkness. It's from the same author as Elfin Lied. Okay. Daka Bert has a question. Dream house location, no restrictions. Moon base, airship, underground bunker, undersea. Undersea house, like undersea house in Alaska, in an Alaskan fjord. That would be so fucking peak. I would love like a house that's like, okay, a house that's like above ground in Alaska, but then it has like an underground part that goes under the water, and like it's in an Alaskan fjord. I would love that. That would be so sick. You love Brent Helder, Nick Andy. I liked it. What's it? TTRPG's tabletops like Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is the most famous tabletop game. TTRPG, I mean. I like Turtles ask, who is Asari? Asari is my mom. She's also a VTuber. So like my actual mom is a VTuber, and she streams as well. And we stream together on Sundays. So tomorrow on Twitch, we're probably gonna play like Helldivers tomorrow, like me and my mom, if you want to catch that. That's gonna be probably tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific is when that starts. Question from James Pinder. Leaflit, sorry, how do you deal with hate? How do you deal with hate? It's pretty hard, I will say. It is like a constant struggle. It is a constant struggle, but like probably my friends and God, really. I'm not really like a good religious person. I just want to make that clear. I'm not very good at it, but that's the answer. The other way is preparedness, basically. You deal with hate through preparedness. So, you know, that's why I have a gun, right? It's like you have to like just be prepared, because evil always has the initiative. So you just have to be ready. Question from Dakabert. Would you rather have a tank or a helicopter? A tank. I feel like a tank is better. Helicopter seems like it's too flimsy and too scary. I think a tank... actually, I don't know. But if I had a helicopter, I could use it to get around. Still probably a tank. I think a tank. I'd rather have a tank. Pimiento asks, any shotgun recommendations? I only have one shotgun. Actually, I technically have two shotguns. Guys, does a 410 snake shot count as a... Does that count as a shotgun? Helicopter's better. Thank you for the supers, by the way, you guys. Thank you. Let's see. One from Dylan Dukar. Do you get less from Twitch if you stream elsewhere? Reasons not to multi? I talked about it earlier in the stream, but the gist of it, Dylan, is it's harder to stream on YouTube. I don't really like splitting my focus too much. You know, it's just kind of weird when the chat feels split up, I guess. But it's easier to react to stuff on Twitch. That's why. And Spears, thank you so much for the super as well. No one is a good Christian. That's the point. True. True. Very true. Pigger asks, milk or cereal first? I don't eat cereal. I haven't eaten cereal since I was a kid. I'm not like a cereal eater. Not a fan of cereal. So I don't do either, actually. Anyway. More questions. We have a question over here by... But yeah, Pimiento. I have a KSG. I really like it. But I don't know. Like, it depends what it's for. I just really like the KSG. Like, it just feels really comfy to use, I think. Yo, what's up, Tazuto? Okay, Gilda Max asks, what is my favorite book? My favorite book. My favorite book. That's so hard. That is very difficult. Favorite book. Like, we talking like nonfiction or fiction? The Bible, duh. I feel like that's cheating. I'd probably go with something fiction if I was gonna say it was my favorite book ever. I don't know, maybe Spice and Wolf. Yeah, I'll go with Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf's probably my favorite. Alright, let's see here. Question from Ram415. Leaflit, why is Julio so based and handsome as a Catholic Chad? No, Julio did not give me $10 to ask this question. Julio, my PayPal is my username. Honestly, it's been me and Julio have been PvPing. Do you guys know that the app Hallow? Me and Julio have been PvPing every day. The trivia. There's like Hallow trivia, which is like it's like, and the thing is he has an unfair advantage because he's Catholic, but I still am smoking him. I think like we tied like twice so far, and then the other one I won. So I'm smoking him even though he's freaking Catholic. He has no excuse. Yeah, what's your excuse, Julio? Get wrecked, bro. All right. Tonwan says, Tonwan has a question. Do a one-sided love song on Hassan wanting Asmongold. You know, honestly, you could just fire one up, honestly. Like, you could. Like, so, like, Suno is so powerful, you don't even have to really write lyrics. I mean, it's good to write lyrics because it's better and more coherent, but like you don't have to like create. Okay, I'm literally gonna take what you said. Okay, a one-sided love song on Hassan wanting it. Okay, a one-sided love song about Hassan, about a guy named Hassan wanting to date a guy named Asmongold. What what genre do you want? What genre do you want? Like, it actually has like an auto lyrics generation, but it's kind of bad if you want something specific. What do you want the song to be about? What genre should it be? Country, K-pop, R&B. 90s R&B. I like that. 90s R&B. In 90s R&B style. Sicko, thank you so much for the thank you for the super chat. Why is Julio gay? Why are you gay? Ricky, thank you for a 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ricky. All right. Do you see how fast that was? Isn't that crazy, chat? Like how fast that was?
Saw you laughing in the glow of the arcade lights. Your vibe so golden it could light up the night. But I'm just a shadow standing out of frame.
Literally, all I wrote was what you said in chat. I didn't like add anything else.
My soul aflame. Oh, as Mongol, I'm reaching for your hand. But you don't see me, you don't understand.
See, but like, it's not like that funny, right? It's not that funny because it doesn't have like context. So like, that's why it's better to write your own lyrics. But like, you could add like a little bit of context if you want a little bit of like stuff. So like, for instance, if like I added, Pyro Rumpa, thank you so much. Thank you for the super. Hope your mom had a great time. Thank you. All right, so like for instance, if I wanted to spice it up a bit, I would put like, what do I put? Some imagery. The singer wants to pirate Asmongold. The singer wants to board his ship. Wants to board his ship. The singer wants to pirate Asmongold, wants to board his ship. What else? What's a funny thing to put? Oh, wants to style. Okay, hold on. Okay, wants to sing. Okay, pirate him, board his ship. Replace Asmongold with Roach King. Roach King. Someone wants to pirate him, board his ship. Luffy the Houthi. Chasing viewer count. On one side, alongside. Wait, should I actually change it to Roach King? Invade his borders. All right. Unfortunately, there's not very much. The problem with this is the simple generation. The simple generation is really bad. Like it's really you can only have like barely any characters, so it sucks. It's better to just write the lyrics yourself.
I'm the sailor in the night's embrace.
All right. The chat's not real. This is like the wrong chat. I have to fix it to like work on YouTube.
I'm the sailor in the night's embrace, chasing stars, but I can't find your face. Luffy the Houthi with a reckless chart. I'd pirate your soul
to steal your heart. Roach can my borders can't keep you in. I'm lost in the tide of where you've been. Viewer counts are rising, but you're out of sight.
This is so stupid.
I'd invade your world
This is so dumb.
just to make
This is so stupid. So dumb. Oh man. Have you guys seen, guys, did you guys see the Asmongold commercial? Have you guys seen it? Here, I'll show you guys real quick.
Why do I get triggered so easily? I used to be happy, but now I can't stop complaining about everything.
You might be suffering from Karenism. Try twice daily Asmongold to relieve 95% of symptoms in only 1 day.
Side effects include balding, roach infestation, Hassan, right-wing extremism, and balding.
It's not your fault. Reclaim your life. Ask your doctor about twice daily Asmongold 100 milligram tablets.
Thank you, Asmongold, for giving me back my happiness.
It's so stupid. I love AI, guys. AI is great. This AI's got so much, man. You can use Grok to generate lyrics if you know. You can do that. Yeah, you can. Dead Turret says, you'll always ask Julia, but you'll never ask Welly or Welly or Wiley. Thank you, Dead Turret. Thank you, Rio. Thank you, Dead Turret. Thank you, Psycho. Thank you so much. Thank you for the supers. Thank you, Spirits, for the supers. Was this dude? AI is getting like so real. Yeah, it's crazy. All right. And we got more questions. Let's see. Question from Obversus. Is this going to be a regular thing, streaming on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know. We might do it more though. It seems like a lot of people want it. So, you know, where there's demand, you know, you gotta appeal to that, right? A question from Argenti. I find that I often have trouble sticking to learning things, Blender, coding, streaming, whatever, but I never keep my focus for more than a week. Do you have any tips for keeping focus? Well, if you find something that you're okay, so there's two things. One, if you find something that you're really interested in, it's really easy to just kind of zone out and like get like into the groove of doing that. The second thing is you gotta like not click on social media or YouTube or your phone or Discord. You have to turn them off basically. Otherwise you'll just kind of like start browsing and like you know, things like YouTube and TikTok are kind of like meant to like capture your attention and keep you scrolling. So you have to understand, like, it's like a drug. You have to not even like look at it. Universal Ducks has a question. What kind of shotguns do you prefer? Pump action, lever action, semi-auto? Would you suggest for home defense? I only have two. I have one lever action shotgun. I have a 410 like the 410 like shorty shotgun, like axe. It basically has like it's like the lever action like side loading shotgun. It's mostly just for fun. It's kind of whatever. The pump action, we have those, the KSG, and I really like the KSG a lot. Like it just feels really good to use. So yeah, I like the KSG. It's like probably my favorite shotgun. Hiryu Van Astra asks, Leaflit, sorry, have you created games in RPG Maker? Okay, so I've never made like a real game. I've never made a real game in RPG Maker, but there's like this joke because it's true. I was learning how to make stuff on RPG Maker. I was just like kind of interested in just kind of messing around, and I made a game called Porno Trigger just because I was bored. And I didn't really care what the story was about, so I just kind of like ripped Chrono Trigger sprites, and it's just silly. It's like it's it was so stupid. It was dumb. It was a dumb game. Did you let's see, Master Troll asks, what is your favorite game genre other than extraction shooters, of course? Extraction is like by far my favorite, but I also like simulators and like kind of survival. I like those kind of games the most. Porno Trigger. You know, like Chrono Trigger? There's a game called Chrono Trigger. There's like a joke called Porno Trigger. It wasn't even about like porn. It was about like selling drugs. It was so stupid. It was basically like Chrono. Okay, the game like is basically about Chrono trying to like get some drugs from Magus, and then like Magus shoots you. That's like the whole game. It's so dumb, and it was just like basically to test out like how they'll actually like make stuff in RPG Maker. And then I started making a game in RPG Maker, and then I got a job and I stopped working on it. Extraction, does she play Tarkov? I don't really play Tarkov that much, but I play VR Tarkov. Have you seen me play VR Tarkov? I play VR Tarkov a lot. I keep telling I keep telling Julio and Crazy to put like some extraction gaming on the channel, but it doesn't do very well, unfortunately. But maybe we'll just put it up anyway, you know? Are there any other questions, Julio? There we go. What's your opinion on bullpups? I like them. I mean, again, like my favorite shotgun is a bullpup, right? I think they're okay. I don't see what's wrong with them, really. Have I played Project Zomboid? I have, yeah. Psycho, thank you so much. Thank you for the super. Thank you. And thank you for the super as well, HC Steiner. Thanks for that. Gave me male pattern baldness. And Sika, thank you so much for the super again. Total Karen total annihilation. This is so cool. Like supers can have upvotes. That's actually so cool. I didn't even know that. That's really neat. Let me see. Opie Wayne says, do you like playing RPGs? I do, but they take too long. They take too long. I really want to play that new one, that Expedition 33 or whatever. I want to play that one. Diminusis says pineapple on pizza. I think it's pretty good. I mean, I can explain to you like why pineapple on pizza is good. It's good because it covers all of the flavor bases. Like if you add pineapple to it, because you have like pepperoni, which is spicy, or you can add jalapenos to make it even more spicy, and then you have like the umami from the meat. You have the salt from the cheese and the meat, and then you have the bitter from the char, like the pizza char is like bitter, and then you have sour and sweet are introduced with. You also get sour from the tomato sauce and sweet from the tomato sauce, but pineapple is just like a lot more sour and sweet. So like that's why I think it's okay. It's pretty good. Let's see. Danish boy asks, how far should I run? Tomorrow is cardio day. You should go into the woods and forage for mushrooms. Run in the woods. It's like parkour. Actually, don't do that. Not in summer. There's too many snakes. Pineapple on pizza is good. Well, I mean, it just depends what you feel like, right? Like sometimes you feel. Guys, you know what my favorite pizza is? You guys are gonna fucking hate this. Do you want to know what my favorite pizza is? You're gonna fucking hate me, chat. My favorite pizza. Tomato, pineapple, anchovy. Literally my favorite pizza. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's my favorite. I'll have to tell you, that's my favorite pizza. Okay, speaking of extraction, Liquid Wasabi asks, speaking of extraction games, do you like GTFO? I love GTFO. Actually, I like playing it with my mom. But I just haven't played it recently. Captain Skippy asks, do you have any writing advice for someone who's terrible at writing out what's in their head? Writing advice for anyone that is terrible at writing out what's in their head. Terrible at writing what's in your head. So like what I do, this is gonna sound so stupid. What I do, Captain Skippy, is I just imagine it as an anime in my head. I just imagine like I just sit on the couch and I just imagine like I'm watching an anime, but it's like what I want to write, and then I just imagine the scenes and I just describe them. Johnny Boy says, "How are your sleep habits?" Terrible, absolutely terrible. It's the worst. I like don't really sleep well. Sounds like a pizza from an 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show. Also, guys, it's Julio's fault if I don't answer your question because he's the one giving me the questions. Oh my god. Okay, super chats. Oh my god. Psycho, thank you for the big super chat. Thank you. Buy Expedition. You know what? I will. Wait, what should I get it on? Should I just get it on Steam? You know what? I will because you super chatted. I will get it right now. What should I get it on? On Steam or console? What's better? I'm literally buying it right now. Steam is fine. Okay. Yeah, because sometimes Steam sucks with games when there's like kind of both, right? Yeah, I'll get it on Steam. I'll get it right now. Okay, I literally just bought it. Thank you, Psycho. I'll play it when I have time because I still need to beat Fantasy Life. Maybe when I beat Fantasy Life, I'll get around to it. Yep. Let's see. We got more questions. Question from VCR Betamax. Why do you think woke people are bad at writing? Why are woke people bad at writing? They have bad imaginations, I think. I think they're like... Why are woke people bad at writing? I don't think they're very good at imagining things. You see it a lot where they just make characters literally them. I think they're... So like, you know how like they're incapable of like kind of understanding like why anybody would possibly think in like for instance, like they can't understand like when you say something like kind of conservative, they can't even possibly process like how you could come to that conclusion. They don't even know what your point is. I know what their points are. I just think they're bad, right? But and the thing is like I do understand where they're coming from, right? I don't think they understand where we're coming from. Well, where I mean like conservative stuff. They don't understand where we're. So I think like it kind of shows a deeper issue that I think they're just incapable of like. What's the word for it? They're incapable of leaving their own frame of reference. Does that make sense? Like their own perspective, their own frame of reference, they're like incapable of actually like shifting out of it. Like they're stuck, basically. They're stuck as themselves, basically. And I think that's the reason why. Like for instance, like when I run tabletop, I run like TTRPGs, I always think about like why an NPC is doing what they're doing. I simulate that, right? Like in my mind, like why would they do this? What would they say? What is it like to be them? And like the things that they are experiencing right now, right? You think about those things and you kind of simulate that world around. And I think maybe they can't do that, you know? Let's see here. Thank you for the membership, George. Thank you, George. All right. I don't know if this question went through already, but what is your dream gun? Asks Undead Warrior. My dream gun. Dream gun. My dream gun. Honestly, this is gonna be like really cringe. I just want a full auto P90. That's it. That would be that would make me happy. Full auto P90. Full auto like regular P90, not like the PS90, just like a regular P90, like full auto. Mr. Muffler, will you ever stream Red Dead Redemption 2 again? You know what? I want to stream Red Dead Redemption again, but like it's... So the context is I tried to stream Red Dead Redemption and like it bugged out on me and I stopped playing it because it bugged out on me. Undead Warrior says, question, can your TTRPG be ran solo? I mean, you can run any TTRPG solo, I just don't get it though. Some people like to play TTRPGs with themselves. I'm not like that person, so I don't understand it. Like, it just like, I don't know, like role-playing with yourself is a little weird, I think, but I don't know, you do you know? Great Ape asks, how do I get back to enjoy video games? I've completely lost interest in games. I pick up the remote, I play the console, and I try to play around, but I end up turning off the console, and that's my question. It's probably you're not playing, like, the right games. Great Ape. Like, you know, I don't really feel like you're to blame for that, because there's a lot of terrible games right now, so you gotta find a game that kind of really matches you, and I think you'll want to play it. Question from Obi Wayne. Question, do you have advice for a dungeon master newbie? Should I build an entire world in detail or should I just take it from session to session? You should have like the overarching idea of like what you want, like the main town. Like I wouldn't like make everything advanced because your players are going to derail you for sure. But you want to have the general idea. You want to have the general idea of like where you want the story to go. The biggest tip I have for you, there's two of them. One is the darkness can be whatever you want it to be. And what I mean by that is if you don't explicitly tell the players like something or you don't show them something, then it can be anything you want. So for instance, if you walk around a corner, until you reveal that around the corner is this, until you say that, what's around the corner can be anything. It could be a barrel, it could be a trap, it could be a goblin, it could be a friendly merchant. Anything can be around the corner until you reveal what it is. So try not to reveal too much because then you can kind of shift things in the direction you want it to be. And the second thing I'd have to say is if you plan something out, a really important skill to develop as a DM is the skill of basically tricking the players into doing what you want them to do, but then they believe it's their choice. So like you basically will you're not railroading them, but you are taking them, you're kind of leading them along in the way that you want them to go. And even if they try to like a good DM, even if they completely try to derail you, you can still put them back on. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, Gavin, thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you, Sneaky Cats. Thank you so much, dude. That's a lot. Thank you for the red super. Thank you so much, and thank you, Wonders Nightmare, as well. Thank you for the super chat as well. I'm in the spring water. I live here now. All right. Gavin says they're bad at writing because writing isn't their form as goal. The messages, they are political commissars first and writers second. Yeah, that too. I agree with that. Gaslighting people, kind of. Yeah. You just have to be good at like. You have to be good at like maneuvering the party like in the direction you need them to be for the story to work. But you do have to understand that sometimes they'll completely derail you, and you have to be able to improvise around that. Necron fan asks, are we doing Twitch or the rest on YouTube? On Twitch. Oh my god, it's already so late. Earth is not flat asks, will you ever do a cooking stream solo or with your mom? Probably not. So for me, like, cooking is like a hobby that I really like, and I don't want to turn it into like my job. I want to keep at least one hobby for like myself. Jacob Zumbrennen says, have you played Shadow Dark RPG? I have not. No. God, thank you so much for the super. Once P90 is actually cosplaying Len. I actually liked the P90 before Len. I like the P90 because of Gunslinger Girl, to be honest. But I also just think it's a very cute gun. Yeah. Psycho says, if you come back to visit California, I'll let you play with non-California compliant weapons. I only got a you have a Thompson? That's so cool. Love your videos. We're glad to see a fellow OC person thrive on YouTube. I need to hit up that $2 steak place. Dude, that place was real. It's not $2 anymore, Alejandro. Dude, it's probably not even that good anymore, Alejandro. But like before, it was so good. Core, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm gonna skip the line. Wait, what? How many miles do you like a year? How many miles? Is this a riddle? How many miles do you like a year? I don't know what that is. I don't know what you mean by that. Do you guys want to know why I got into guns? It's actually super stupid. The reason I got into guns is because hike. I don't hike. I only forage. I don't really consider it hiking. I don't really like go fast. I don't have a destination in mind. My entire objective is to stand still and like observe, and then move to a spot to like observe another spot better. I don't really hike. I hate hiking. I actually hate hiking. Like, my mom always tries to get me to go hiking. The reason I don't like hiking is because I don't like going somewhere without an objective. Yeah. So I actually don't like hiking. So anyway, the way I got into guns is so I had friends visit from Europe, and they can't shoot guns. So it was like my homies from Counter-Strike. So it was like, oh, like, let's go like shoot some guns, right? And like, and then so we went to this place to shoot guns, and it was like my first time shooting guns ever, and I shot it, and I realized I was really good at it. I realized I had really good aim, and it made me feel better about myself. So I was like, Mommy, can I get a gun? She was like, okay, you go take a class and then you can get a gun. I was like, okay. So I took a class to get a gun, and then I just like going to the range and like shooting, because like it makes me feel good. Because it's like it's really calming to me, like just shooting, and like it gave me like self-confidence. So I just kept shooting, and then eventually, like I was like shooting at this range so much and like taking these classes. My instructor was like, you should go to the advanced class. I was like, there's an advanced class. He's like, yeah, you should do that. And so I started training with cops. And so like I'm there like training with cops like on the range, like, you know, just doing like drills and stuff. And then from there it was like one of the cops was like, you should carry a gun. And I was like, you can carry a gun? I was like, Nani? You can carry a gun? And she's like, yeah, you can carry a gun. I can show you how. I can show you how to get it. And I was like, oh, okay. And then so she showed me like how to like actually like get like my gun permit. And then like I was just like, okay, fuck it. And then like I went and I got one. And then after that I just started carrying a gun all the time. And it just went from there. It was like hours of like classes. She's a fed. I'm a fed. Yeah. But that's what happened. So like I just started carrying a gun after that. I own 95% of all the Counter-Strike guns. I just need the Glock. Oh, holy crap. Wait, really? You have all the other... That's crazy. That's crazy, Psycho. Dude, that's crazy. You have so many guns then. Fedlit. But yeah, that's like how that happened. Is like I just did that, and then I don't know. It just everything else came after that, really. Thank you for the super wonders nightmare. Hell yeah, best mom ever. Yeah, my mom shoots guns too. My mom has my mom likes HK a lot. She's like really into HK. My mom likes HK. I like FN, and we fight about it. Yeah, that's crazy. You have the AWP. That's crazy. Fed hating Fed. You want to know what's sad though is it's actually crazy. Cuz when I was taking that class, I remember asking the police. I was like, "Why are you taking this class?" I was like, "Excuse me, like police, why are there a lot of cops in this class?" And they were like, because they don't pay us, because they don't give us any training. And like, I just want to like make sure I'm ready. So like, I just paid for this myself. I'm like, wait, hold on. You're paying out of your own pocket to take this class? And they're like, yes. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? They don't even get any they don't even get any training. That's crazy. I was like, what the yeah. That's what they told me. Mr. Muffler, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. My contribution to the SIOP. Thank you for contributing to the SIOP. California? Yeah, California. Yeah, California. Yeah. To be fair though, I did live in like the area in California. Like that was like kind of... Listen, my county voted for Trump. Just saying. I may be from California, but my county voted for Trump. Right, mommy? What? Yeah, I know, but I said before our county voted for Trump. I remember there was a supermarket, like the supermarket, and like outside they had like a stall that was like selling like Trump stuff. I remember that. You can't dude, the county was super red. Like it was like they did like little parades all the time. Like they would like do like these kind of drive-by rallies where they would just have like a bunch of people in a caravan with like American flags and like MAGA flags and stuff. They all wearing MAGA hats in the back of trucks, and they would just drive around the town. it was funny. Sadly, police departments tend to not budget for gun training near as much as they should. Yeah. Anyway, I probably actually, question from Dead Truett. Do you prefer thank you for the super, by the way. Do you prefer turn-based RPGs with quick time events or classic turn-based? I like Expedition 33 style a lot. I really, really, really want to play it. Probably one of my favorites was Mario RPG back in the day. Like I loved Mario RPG, and yeah, I think it's more fun when you have like it's more involved than just like kind of turn-based, I think. All right, I think. Hold on. Oh wait, there's some more questions first. Question from VCR Beta Max. What's your opinion on ballistic caps, those Kevlar hats that look like normal baseball caps? Well, I didn't even know about that. That sounds really cool. I need to buy armor. Like, my armor sucks. I have, like, just steel plate armor. It's bad. Like, it's really heavy. And my plate carrier sucks ass, so... question from Rolling Doge. Does Leaflit work out? No, I should, though. I really should. I should go, like, foraging more. Undead Warrior has a question. Do you have any AKs? If not, why not? Okay, so I don't have any AKs, and it's because I always thought that AKs were Terry guns. That was literally like my opinion. I was like, AK, okay, Terry. So like that's why I was discriminating against AKs, okay, guys. But you know, I'm kind of more okay with AKs now. Midnight says, a question for Leaflet. You said that you don't want an AK because they're Terry. Oh my god, literally, yes. But what about the barrel? The modern Polish AK made specifically for NATO integration? Isn't like the Galil like the same thing? But I don't. It's like I said, I don't mind them anymore. I kind of want one now. Honestly, I kind of do want an AK now. Question from Earth is not flat. Question, Leaf. Seeing that you like guns, would you ever take up and learn gunsmithing? Okay, so I would want to do that, but I just don't have time. Like, you only have... I'm very busy. So it's like, I don't have time for it. As much as... It's the same thing with, like, reloading. Like, I want to learn how to reload, but it's just, like, it's just not worth it. Question from Zaxon. What's your take on the ideas of the Greek philosopher Bophades? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Taco God Bloom Dog says, does the slime model glow? No, it just has like a filter that makes it like transparent. Let's see. We got another one over here. Grizzlock, thank you so much for the super. I always thought that it would be cheaper for police departments to just hire one trainer and pay them salary. Government is inefficient and stupid. Yes. The government is inefficient and stupid. That's why I hate them. Is that like a joke? But oh, Bophades. I was like, I've never heard of that. Like, I was like, am I retarded? I've never heard of Bophades. I've never heard of that. Okay, you guys want to hear a joke? You guys want to hear a cringe joke? This is my favorite joke. This is my favorite joke. Okay, you ready? What do Koreans eat in outer space? Cowboy bibimbap. Nora, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. All right, good night, everybody. Oh, thank you, Rexner, as well. Thank you so much for the super chat. Galil's, you mean Balashnikov? Yes, that's the Galil's. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Ayo, Leaflet live on YouTube. Welcome. Thank you so much. All right, bye, guys. We're gonna continue the stream on Twitch. I'm probably gonna play some games and watch some videos. If you're interested, I'll be on twitch.tv/Leaflit. Alright. Night, everyone.